Welcome, welcome. My name's Liz, this is Guided by Angels, and this is a live Q&A. I'm sending everyone so much love today. I hope everyone's doing well on this wonderful Wednesday. So let's just wait for my live to come up my end. How's everyone doing today? Are you well? Let me know in the comment section. Hey Ling, thank you for being here. Thank you for hitting that thumbs up button for me, guys. Hey Dolphin, thank you for being here. It's not showing I'm live yet for me, so just bear with me a second. There we go. Okay, just bear with me while I bring my chat up. So it's buffering my side already. Oh no, it's working now. Okay, it's working now. Welcome, welcome. My name's Liz. This is Guided by Angels. This is a live Q&A. If you are watching this with me right now in real time, welcome. If you are watching this back with me later as a replay, all you need to do is click anywhere during the replay and you'll receive an answer, something you need to know. And don't forget to trust in the power of love, okay? The power of love, it's a powerful thing. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me as well, it really does help. Hey, Gatsoff, great to have you here, honey. I'll see if we can get them likes up today as well. So Dolphin says, hi Liz, any messages from Chris? Okay, any messages from Chris? So what's going on with Chris today? Let's bring in some tarot. What's going on with Chris today? Jump straight out on the floor. So we've got, wow, first of all, what you need to know is luck is on your side, okay? Luck is on your side. So you may be seeing Ladybird, you may be seeing 1313. It's a big message about opportunity. So it feels like there's been a big shift in him since October. He's been thinking more positively since October. That's what I'm connecting with. So why is he doing that, okay? Because obviously he's thinking about the future and what he wants and desires. So I'm definitely connecting with a shift in his energy. Yeah, he's thinking he needs emotional balance. So he's saying, I need emotional balance. I'm reviewing my life to release myself from karmic binds and toxic situations to find peace. So his energy has shifted since October. You may be connecting with that as well. And this is a positive sign for you. A positive sign that luck is on your side. Yeah, now. So things are happening now. And you're being reminded to be in the present moment. That's your message, to be in the present moment, because that's where the peace is, the power is. That's when things shift forward. So what else does he want to say? Yeah, it's like he knows that you're okay. You know, it's like he knows that you're a strong person and you were okay before him and you'll be okay again. In other words, he's starting to panic a little bit about what you're doing. He's curious about you. He's wondering what you're going to do. It's like he's thinking you're not going to stick around forever. I need to get a move on. So I definitely feel something shifted in him since October. Yeah, what you're being guided to do right now is believe, because anything can happen. Anything can happen right now. Anything. So you may be seeing 111. Now again, this is the energy of November. You know, the 111. So there's definitely things shifting around here. So, hey Marie, thank you for being here. Oh, thank you. It means so much. Thank you for jumping in. I hope you're doing well. Have a great day, okay? Thank you for popping by. So believe. I'm going to do you a message as well. Something he wants to say to you from his heart, because I feel he's preparing to move forward, okay? And if there is anything that he needs to get out of, like a karmic situation or anything that needs... you know, like legal balance, or if you know, marriage, anything like that, he's getting himself out of things connected with finances or anything he's struggling with. He's saying, I made a wish and you appeared. And that's really how he feels. You know, that's how he feels. Like he made a wish, you appeared, and he's like, wow, is this real? So I'm feeling the more you believe, the more you're going to receive, which is always the way it works anyway. But this is a very lucky time for you. The message for you is be more in the present moment and know that no matter what happens, you're okay. I hope that helps, okay? Big thank you to everyone who's jumping in. I'm sending you all so much love. Thank you for being here. So I'm going to do a message for the beautiful Lingalicious. Says, hi Liz, will the tickets to the Christmas event sell well? I organised the event with a friend. Well, first of all, call on the angels, call on Archangel Samuel and say, thank you for guiding all the people who need to attend this event or who will benefit from this event to view it, find it and seek it. Give it to God, okay? So I definitely feel if you give it to Archangel Shamuel, who is the finding angel, he will assist you with this, okay? But also visualize it going well. Visualize the event going well. Visualize how it feels when you sell all the tickets. Visualize people messaging you and you saying, I haven't got any more available, they're sold out. Okay, so remember, your thoughts become things. So if you're worrying about it in any way, you're going to create a block there. So instead of doing that, call on the angels. So let's see what the angels want you to know. Will this Christmas event you're organising sell well? How will it do? So we've got the sun, happiness. It's going to bring lots of happiness in, that's for sure. And really, that's what you need to remember. So even if, I'm not saying it isn't going to sell well, because I feel it is. I feel this is a very positive outcome here. But what you have to remember is, even if it just benefits one person, then that you've done the right thing. When, you've benefited one person, you've put happiness into someone's life. And I feel that's what you need to know. Instead of worrying about numbers or quantity or sales or anything like that, just focus on bringing happiness in. Focus on the joy that this event's going to bring in. And also the creativity. So the page of wands is good news anyway. So I feel this is definitely good news. But what I'm feeling as well is it's a time to be creative. So this may be a very creative event. An event that's going to make people feel that way. So I definitely feel there's something really good going on here, okay? And you've got destiny, the Wheel of Fortune, so things are turning in the favour of it going well. So I definitely feel this is looking good. An achievement, yeah, 8 of Pentacles. The work you put in, you'll get out. So all of those cards are yeses. So I definitely feel that, yes, it's going to sell well, but it's not really about that anyway. It's about knowing that just selling one ticket will bring happiness into someone's life. So focus on that, and then the universe will do the rest. I hope that helps, okay? A big thank you to everyone who's here in the house. I'm sending you all so much love. Going to do a message for Riddy, and then I'm going to go down to the donations. Riddy says, Liz, please tell me about my career growth. When will it happen? When you let go. When you don't worry about it, okay? I'm not saying you're worrying about it, but just focus on what you're here to do. Okay, and that's to bring joy and love and happiness to others. We are here to give and we're here to receive. We're here to spread joy and love and power. And you've got the connection card here. So I feel the right connections are going to come in. It's like the right situations are going to happen to move you where you want to be, to bring in what you want. And, it's about looking at your career right now and thinking, am I happy? Am I doing what I want to do? Is it fulfilling me? Is it satisfying me? And if the answer is no, then something needs to change. So it says, build bridges between people. And I feel you are very good with people. That's where your forte is. And what you have to remember is, as light workers, we are really good with people. We are. So that's where we do the best work, when we're around others. So build bridges between people. Contact those who can help you. Your actions set you up for the next opportunity. So again, this is reminding you, your actions, your thoughts, the way you are acting has power. If you have confidence in yourself and you know what value you bring to the table in career, whether that's to the gifts that you have, you want to share with the world, or you value with, if you're working for someone else or even working for yourself, there's power there because you're going to build bridges between people. That's what you're being guided to do in your career, to help and guide and support. You are a support. So bridges support, don't they? Especially the bridge in this card, it's supporting, because it's up in the air, when things are up in the air, you bring support in. So the angels are saying, if you talk to the angels, if you call on them, they will help you to find what you're seeking, and they'll guide you where you're meant to be. But your actions set you up for the next opportunity. So I feel what this means is, what you're going through right now is actually preparing you for whatever's coming next, the next opportunity. So you are strong and resilient, and you have a lot to bring to the table in career. You know what you want as well, but you may not know how to put it into place, because I feel that what you're being guided to do is work on your creativity right now. And also there's going to, it's about knowing, I feel there's a new phase coming in for you, but it's about knowing that there's no competition. You don't need to fight for something like that because you bring value to the table. So it's about knowing that there's no need for conflict, or there's no need to think you've got to go against someone else to get what you want, because there really is plenty to go around. So it's about knowing that you may be thinking, oh, there's competition because it's between me or someone else. Or, you know, when we go for a job interview, for example, we think, oh, who's going to get the job? And then we feel triggered if we don't get it, or we think there's competition. And it's like you're being shown that the universe knows what you need and when you need it. So trust in that, okay? Because you have all these amazing skills within you, all this creativity to share with the world. And that's a powerful thing. So for the right person or the right position, you'll be the perfect candidate. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps. So I haven't got a timeline coming in because it's really about you knowing that anything can happen from this point forward. I hope that helps, okay? Let me just see who's in the chat as well. Bear with me a second. I'm going to do a message for Danny as well. VP says, hi Liz, looking for some guidance from DM and thoughts on us right now. So what's going on with your DM right now? And then I'm going to go to, what I'm doing is the messages before Natalia's donation. Hey Natalia, thank you for being here. And then I'm going to go to the donations again. I'm just doing what I'm guided to do today. Taking it nice and easy on this wonderful Wednesday. So this is the message, Danny. Your twin is saying, me and you is destiny. So he's well aware that you are meant to be. You know, he's saying, we are destined. The thoughts on us right now is that you are destiny. You're meant to be, me and you. And he is working. He's working on himself. He's busy, maybe busy at his job. But he's saying, I'm just busy. I'm busy thinking, processing, working things out. So anytime he's not around you, remember, he's either busy with something in his outside world that he's doing, like his job or other things, or he's actually working on his own self. So he's saying, I am working for me and you. And that's really what I need to share with you. It's like he's saying, whatever I'm doing for us. I'm doing so I can be with you the right way at the right time. And you are my light. So remember that you're the lighthouse. You are the light in his life, and he's reminding you of that too. So that's your sign from heaven to shine your light bright. And we've got holiday happiness coming up. I love this because this card is the daily angel reading for today. So I definitely feel that what you're being shown here is there's going to be lots of happiness for you around the holidays. You know, the holidays, Christmas time. And he's thinking about this too. You know, he may even be thinking about spending time with you over the holidays. So I feel just let go. I'm not saying you're worrying about anything, but just breathe through what's going on. Be at peace with where you are and enjoy the journey that you're on. Yeah, because he's preparing to reach out and communicate to you just how much he cares. And he is making decisions about the future right now. This could even be coming in around the holidays. So there's definitely huge things going on within him. So how's he feeling about you? He's feeling good. He's feeling like you have a future. But he also is reminding you he is still doing the work on himself. I hope that helps, okay? Karina with it, C says, feeling a big shift in the energy in my house since 11/11. Amazing. Big things going on. It is a powerful time. Deborah Fletcher, hello honey, says, hi Liz, is there any messages for me from my dad and the angels and Louis? Is there any song coming through for today? So let's see what song is coming through for today. Let's grab this deck here. What song is coming through for you today? So this is for Deborah. Okay, what song is coming through today? So the message coming through is need you now, okay? Late at night thinking about you, aching for you. So this is really about the way you feel at night. So, you know, need you now is definitely a big sign. I just wonder what that said then. This is definitely a sign that your person's thinking about you. If you're connecting with someone special, you know, they are thinking about you. But what I'm connecting with is that maybe at night, that's when you overthink things. Feels like at night you may be overthinking. You may be missing people in your life. You know, there may be some pain there. You may feel like you're aching for something. You know, or you feel like your heart is aching. So I feel it's like at night time, late at night, you may struggle a little bit. And that's when your angels are with you. That's when your loved ones in heaven are all around you. And you're being reminded that you are safe. But Need You Now is a great song. It's about aching for someone. But I feel that the message is that you may be, you know, struggling a little bit with your feelings and your emotions late at night. And you're being reminded that you are safe. You know, that you are watched over and protected. So let's bring in a message from your dad. A message from your dad. Let's bring in a message from your angels. A message from your angels. And let's bring in a message from Louis. So the message coming through from Louis, first of all, is the more grateful you are, the more magic appears in your life. So he's reminding you to be grateful for everything, because that really does turn things around. We've also got the message from your angels great things are coming your way. So no matter how things seem or what's going on in the physical, there's blessings coming to you. And the message from your dad is everything is going to be fine. Wow. And I feel that's lovely. It's like he could hold you and say, it's going to be okay. There's no need to worry. Everything's going to be fine. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? So Natalia, thank you for the donation. It's a thunderstorm. Are you ready? Message from Grace. And well, thunderstorms are all about clearing the air. So I feel that what's a big sign for you directly, you know, that he wants to clear the air with you. And this is also a huge sign if you're experiencing a thunderstorm that you're being cleared too. You know, I did notice, you know, there's some negativity coming through in some of your comments. And again, it's because you're working through these highs and lows and these emotions and these energies. And I will say this, you know, be careful where you're spending your energy. Be careful, okay? Because, you know, not everyone is going to bring in a positive outlook on things or help you to see things in a higher way. There's going to be some negativity around. This is to everyone, not just to Natalia here. So make sure you're spending your time where you are being celebrated and where you're around people who've got your back, yes, but around the positives, you know, where you're focused on the positives. I'm not saying, we should not look at the negatives, but we should always see the blessing within it. You know, there's always a bright side, there is, no matter how bad things are, and that's the truth. Okay, there's always a reason for everything that happens, no matter what's going on. But if we dwell on the negatives and we focus on all of that, we're just going to attract more, because what we think about, we bring about. So I feel I need to share that with you. But I feel this is a big sign about him wanting to clear the air with you and, you know, make things better. So the first card coming up is surrender. You're being guided to let go. And that doesn't mean you move on. It means you let go of any struggle or any chaos or anything that's going on in your mind. So just let go right now, because there is a reunion coming in. And this is the energy that's coming forward between now. I know we've got the full moon, but moving towards December to April. I'm going to be talking all about this in the next week's readings, you know, as moving forward. So there's going to be a reunion between you, no matter how you think or what you're going through. You're saying, oh no, it's never going to happen. Or, you know, you have to think positively about this, because why would it not happen? Of course he loves you and cares about you. And if you're doubting that, look in the mirror, look at yourself. And think, why am I doubting that I am attractive? Why am I doubting that I am the one? Why? Because you are one. So if you surrender and just let go, and that's also what you're working on. I feel that may be why you're going through ups and downs, highs and lows, because there's going to be a reunion. And the thunderstorm is a huge sign of that for you. So let's meet up is about what he wants. This is what he's actually thinking about, maybe dreaming about as well, fantasizing about. How's it going to be? I want to meet up with you. And this is the exact energy that's coming in, moving forward, especially between now and December. Okay, so there is going to be a reunion. Whether you allow yourself to believe in that is up to you. It's whether you block the blessings coming in. They're giving me fear there, through fear, or you get excited about what's ahead. So the message is start enjoying the journey and being excited about what's to come. Yeah, you're moving into alignment with your mission. And I feel that's another reason why you're in and out of masculine energy right now. I hope that helps, okay? Kritka says, your necklace looking gorgeous. Thank you, honey. I love this one. It's a little piece of like glass. My niece, Sophia, bought me this years and years ago. And I love it. And every time I feel like there's some healing taking place in the throat chakra, that's why I put it on like that, okay? Yeah, Natalia, I've just done your reading, honey. So you just need to go back if you haven't seen it all, okay? Karina with a C, thank you for the donation. What is the way for union with NK? So what is the way for union with NK? What do you need to know? Okay, so the first card we've got coming through is the wedding ring. So this is you being shown you will get married, or there will be a commitment. Okay, so that's what's going to happen, and that's the way forward, because you know what you deserve as well. You know what you deserve. The way to union is always to change your perspective, to enjoy your own company, to focus on self-love, to focus on the blessings, like I've said before, you know, to see the good in things, to celebrate your life, and to know that when you believe, you receive, that big breakthrough will come. So it really is about trusting the process. That's really the way to union. It's about surrender. It's about being at peace. It's about being in the present moment, you know, blocking any if you letting go of any blocks through, being in the now. So I feel that's the message you need to know. So what I need to share with you is, with NK, there's going to be a marriage, and it's saying you will get married no matter how things are right now, but you have to believe in that. You may be seeing the rings, you may be seeing commitment, you may be seeing 111, and it's so important you celebrate your life. It's so important we do this, not just on our birthday, but every single day. And that we do look at things in a higher way. We do respond with love to things instead of looking at things with negativity or fear. And I'm not saying you're doing that at all, but really, the answer, it is. So the big breakthrough you want is coming. Also pay attention to the signs, because you may see penguins as a symbol of that breakthrough. So what does NK want you to know? What does NK want you to know? Yeah, I am your masculine. So I feel you're being shown that if there's any doubt there, and the past, let it go. So another way that we move forward into union is by letting go of all the past and forgiving whatever's happened and being at peace and being in the now, and knowing that they are the masculine and they will do what they need to do and they need to come into that power. So it really is about surrender and release. Let's pull you one more card. So the message coming through for you is, I forgive you. And I feel that's what you've done, or that's what you're working on now. And it's not just about forgiving our twin, remember, it's about forgiving the self, forgiving anyone who's connected with the situation. So I forgive you. I hope that helps, okay? I'm just pulling a couple from the chat here as well. So Muskan says, hi Liz, what is my DM feeling and wanting to say to me? So for Muskan, what is your DM feeling and wanting to say? So what he's feeling is decisions. He's feeling he needs to make a decision. He's saying, I am making these decisions right now about us, about you, to face you. So I feel the face is about coming to you in a physical way, facing you when he's made this decision. And he's saying you are beautiful. That's how he feels about you. That's what he wants to say to you. If he could say anything to you right now, he would, take your face in his hands, look you in the eyes and say, you are so beautiful. And I am making decisions to move things forward. I am. So I definitely feel there's changes coming into your connection. And the card coming through here, we've got rewards. So the Four of Wands is building that stability together. The reward will come. So everything you want with this person will come in time. I definitely feel a shift between now and April as well. I hope that helps, okay? Bear with me, my chat just jumped up there. So next question we're doing. So Danny donated, but I've already answered your question. So thank you for that. So again, that's a sign there, you don't need to donate, because if I'm guided to your question, I will be. I want to do a message. Natalia says, I have a scared dog curled up by me because of the thunder. Oh, and you're there because you were, you're protecting as well. You're the protector. I want to do a message for, I'm just looking in the chat. Just bear with me a second. I'm just seeing, there's a question that got my attention. I can't find it now. Oh, thank you, A-Marie. Thank you for that. That's good to hear. So I've done Muskan there. There we go. Tetchy, that's what I'm looking for. Tetchy. Hi, Liz. Any messages for my career? I knew your message was there somewhere. That's what I was guided to. So here we go. Any messages for your career for Tetchy? We've got short term. It feels like maybe something right now is short term to bring something long term in. So there could be some changes going on. It says this position is temporary. Or maybe you've been in something temporary, now you're in something long term. It feels like there is a change, or there's been a change, or there's about to be a change. It says don't be too attached to it, whatever the outcome of anything. Have no worries, because you'll find something that is even more fulfilling and prosperous. So it feels like something long-term is coming that's going to be more fulfilling to you, more prosperous for you. It's going to bring in more money and more success and, more excitement. But there has to be a change. So I am feeling this change is coming. Okay? So there's a change coming to move you where you're meant to be. And you've been reminded the changes, remember, short term, because you end up where you're meant to be in the long term. So I feel the messages, don't worry about what's going on right now, because you're going to end up where you're meant to be, and you'll be taken care of because God is your source. So as long as you pray about things, you'll be given everything you need. When we go through changes, especially around this time of the year, we can panic and go into ego and worry. But it's like the changes are going to happen very quickly as well. So I feel there's something more fulfilling and prosperous coming into your career. I hope that helps, okay? I haven't got any timelines. I just feel it's unfolding right now because you've actually set that out into the universe. Okay, Natalia, thank you. Okay, the thunderstorm's good. It's always nice to have a thunderstorm when it clears the air. Katie, thank you for the donation. Any message from DM? Thank you, Liz. Much love to you. So, what does your masculine want to say to you right now? Okay, the message coming through for you is confusion. It doesn't make sense. So the journey isn't making sense to him, or why he's going through what he's going through isn't making sense. So he just needs a little bit of space right now to work through the confusion. And yes, you could explain things to him and make him see things clearer, but he has to find his own way. So what he's saying to you is, yeah, he's got into hermit mode so he can give you his heart. So the reason why he's quiet or silent or distant is actually so he can come forward to give you his heart and open up and be vulnerable. So, he's confused because he's never felt like this before and it's all new and, he's experiencing many things. So he's saying to you, I've gone within to process this confusion. I've gone within to process because it doesn't make sense and I have to work this out. I want to give you my heart and I don't understand why I'm holding back from you or why I'm not able to do this. So I'm trying to work it out. So he needs some time. That's what he needs, okay? So let me bring in a message for you. The message for you is that you were guided and protected. So remember that you were guided, you're protected, there's no need to worry. You were safe and you were loved and you were strong. So you're exactly where you're meant to be. Yeah, luck is on your side. Things have been shifting again since October. There's been big shifts anyway, with the 11/11 as well. But even the new moon, the full moon, there's been big shifts around these moon cycles. So this is a very lucky time right now. So if for any reason he is quiet or he's gone into himself, don't worry about it. He still loves and cares about you. He's just trying to work it all out so he's able to give you his heart and open up. So give him space to do that. Don't worry or panic. Focus on you and give back to you and then things will move forward. I hope that helps, okay? I've got someone spamming the chat saying, can I be the next one? Well, I can't see a question from you. This is for Alicia254. I can't see a question from you, but I'll pull you a card, okay? This is something you need to know right now. The message coming through is choose peace. And that's so true. When you're kind of spamming the chat like that, saying, can I be next, can I be next, can I be next? It's like like an impatient energy. It's like worrying about something, stressing. The angel's saying choose peace. Especially if there's any blocks in communication between you and somebody you're dealing with. Okay, so choose peace. It's a choice. You can choose it through breath work, being in the present moment, being at ease with where you are. That's what you need to know. So choose peace. I hope that helps, okay? I haven't skipped anyone. I'm just going to where I'm guided so I can see you there. So Big Base Entertainment, thank you for being here. Says, please, what is Spirit's advice on which approach to take in regards to my father's family and his burial, okay? Ooh, okay, well, choose peace. I know what it's like because I've been through it. I went through, my dad died in 2000 and my mum died in 2021. And, it's hard when you've got family around and, I call them blood tests because they test your blood. Family can boil the blood. And, remember that when people are grieving, they can say things they don't mean. They can go into their own fears. It's a projection of what's going on. So the message is for you, don't take anything personally for one, and make sure you're giving back to yourself. I know it sounds strange, that card to come out, but you may be trying to do everything for everyone else or make sure everyone else is happy or sort everything out. And you have to make sure you're giving to you, that you're filling up your own cup, that you're not, kind of forgetting about you. Because it can be easy to get wrapped up in everything that's going on. So make sure you're being kind and gentle to yourself. So, and regards to the father's family and the burial, give back to you. Think about what you need. So, for example, think, okay, what would my father do in this situation? What would he want? Try and look at it in a higher way. Because it feels like there's conflict around. You don't need to get involved in all of that. Yeah, I love to laugh and have fun. And I feel this is what your father is kind of saying to you. Remember the times we laughed and had fun. Remember those times. So instead of being stressed and, in pain, try and find some fun or laughter in the situation. I know it sounds like a weird message to come through. Yeah, And, you know, there was when I went through some things with death too. I know exactly what it's like, okay? And that's why it's like your dad is saying, try and laugh through what's going on. Yeah, after his assets, it's all grief as well. And people panic and stress and get greedy and all of that. So it's like, you know, what your dad is saying to you is, try to laugh and have fun and see the funny side of things, how daft people can be with grief. You know, make sure you're giving back to yourself. So kind of don't get involved in that drama. Because if you call on your dad himself in heaven and you call on your angels, the way will be made anyway. It's like the angels are saying to you, you'll get what you deserve. Okay, when you're giving back to yourself. So in other words, don't get involved in all the drama if you can help it. Try and laugh at what's going on. Try and have some fun with this and see it as they're just being crazy. And give back to you. Okay, I know it sounds strange to say, okay, like laugh and have fun when your dad's died. I don't mean it as in, oh, you know, it's not happened. I know you're grieving yourself. But it's so important that you focus on, you know, the lighter side of things as well, because people do act crazy. And, you know, I've been through it in my own life in many ways. You know, I've been through many people dying in my life, and I know exactly what it's like and how crazy it feels. And you feel like you're having an out-of-body experience sometimes as well. It's bizarre how it makes you feel. So give back to yourself. So let me bring in a message about, you know, the family. What else do you need to know, okay? And his burial, and what do you need to know about this? What do the angels say? So we've got kindness. Yeah, your superpower here is kindness. Giving back to yourself allows you to move forward with kindness. Be kind, even if it's hard to do that, you know, because I feel that there's a lot, this, you know, the Five of Pentacles here, it's like, the reason they're acting this way is because of loss, because of abandonment. It's like wounds inside. I know it may come across as greedy or anything else, but it's like they're all going through their own pain due to the loss of this person. And this is how a lot of them are reacting and, you know, behaving. And it's not real, it's all illusion. So I feel it's about rising up and seeing it that way, remembering everyone is doing the best they can with what they're going through at the time, and they're all handling the grief in different ways because of abandonment issues, because their inner child, it doesn't matter how old they are or who they are, their inner child feels wounded by this loss, and that's what they're struggling with. So the way forward for you, because you're the spiritual being having the human experience, and the way is you're aware of that, you're aware there's something bigger going on here, is to be kind. So it's like your dad is saying, be kind. Remember, kindness is the key. Remember what Jesus did on the cross. He said, Father, forgive them, they don't know what they're doing. And I feel that's what you're being reminded of. Okay, sometimes in grief, people just don't know what they're doing, and they can act crazy, especially when money's involved and, you know, other things. So breathe through it. Just know that you'll be given what you deserve. That's what I feel is coming through for you, because you have rights too. But I feel that if you take a step back from all the conflict, you're going to just receive what you deserve. And I feel this is about you knowing that what you're focusing on more is the love and the laughter and the connection you had with this person, rather than what this person's left behind. And that's why your dad is with you. I want to bring in a message as well. I want to bring in a message from your dad. Okay, what do you need to know about this? So your dad's saying to you, I'm out of pain. That's the most important thing. Yeah, look at this. Be good to each other. And what you're doing is connecting with him through the things that you love to do. That's what he's connecting with you. He's coming through saying, I know that what is important to you. So be good to each other. So your superpower in this situation is kindness. I hope that helps, okay? And the way you get kindness is breathing through the conflict, taking yourself out of it, going in another room if you have to. I hope that helps, okay? Cece, thank you for the donation. How does my love feel today? Have a great day. And you have a great day too, honey. So, oh, okay, there's the card. See how it come out on its own? All the other cards are this way around. This is your card. I do with you. So what I'm connecting with here is, I feel that you're going to end up married to this person. No matter what's happened before, okay? You're going to end up married to this person. So it's like he's saying, I do with you. And I feel that's about knowing that your connection is real. He knows it's real. He knows it is. He wants it with you. It's just allowing things to unfold to get there. So that's what he's thinking about. So he may be having dreams about being married to you or walking up the aisle to be with you, you doing that for him. I feel that there is fantasies and dreams coming into his awareness about what he wants. Just make sure I picked all that deck up there. So he's saying to you, I'm working out what I want. So he's reflecting on his life right now. He's thinking about things very deeply. And he's saying, I know that I want this with you. And there is an opportunity coming in, but the opportunity is also connected with soul growth. So he is growing up spiritually to be able to bring the opportunity in of a future. He's got to grow up spiritually for that to happen. You both have. This is why we're on earth. We're to grow and evolve and transform. It's why we come. So the opportunity is moving forward to bring you together the way you want to be together, with that commitment, with, a ring, or the knowingness that you're going to have that stable life together. But he is growing up spiritually to do that, and so are you. And they give me fee, there's a lot that you're both healing right now. So he is working out what he wants, and he knows he wants it with you. But to get there, they give me fear, he's got to release certain things and face up to certain things too. So the message for you is know that you're on the right path, because you might be thinking, am I on the right path? Am I doing what I need to do? And the angel's saying, yes, you're on the right path. That's why you may be seeing 717 or other signs, especially if you start seeing signs about marriage and you're thinking, what's that all about? It's him reflecting, especially if he's around people who are getting married, or maybe there's been conversations about marriage and he's thinking, I'm working out what I want. I know I want marriage with you. I don't want it with anybody else. This is what he's connecting with. So no matter what his situation is, so the opportunity is coming for the doors to open to the commitment. But I am feeling that, over the next 4 weeks, even between now and April, he's doing a lot of reflection. So I don't feel it's going to happen like this side of the year. I feel this is what he's learning right now. It's about you being patient with the timings and allowing things to unfold naturally. Let me pull you a sign card. What else do you need to know? We've got 999, and this is again connected with spiritual growth. Okay, a great spiritual transformation is taking place. It's so important you know that. So if you see 999, 717, you're being shown you're on the right path while this transformation takes place. And this is within the both of you. It's not just you waiting around for him to make changes. You're making changes too. You're growing up too spiritually. You're seeing things in a different way too. You're healing issues within your own self too. So there's definitely things that are changing. I hope that helps, okay? Just want to answer a message for Love Renee. He says, hi Liz, am I wasting my time with my guy? Well, first of all, if you feel like you're wasting your time, it's a sign that something needs to change or shift. And the first thing that needs to shift is your own perception of what's going on. So it's about self-love, giving back to yourself. Recognizing if you feel that anything is missing right now, it's because you're not giving that to yourself. So work on self-love, self-care, and then observe it in a higher way and say, okay, why do I feel like I'm wasting my time? Why? Ask yourself that question. And if it's because you feel you're not getting what you need, ask yourself why you feel you need it. Okay, because it may well be your person just isn't yet ready to open up to you the way you want them to. And that's because you have expectations of how things should be. So when you let go of expectations and you fill up your own cup instead, you don't feel like anything is missing. So your person wants to open up to you. I want to give you my heart, but I've gone within to process. I have to work this out. So your person isn't maybe behaving the way you want them to right now. So you're thinking, oh, I'm wasting my time. But it's because you want things now, or you want things to happen in a certain way. So really it's about you letting go of control. It's about letting go of the need to control the way it happens or the timing of the way it's happening, and focus on yourself. Okay? And when you're in more of a peaceful energy, giving back to yourself, you don't feel like you're wasting time, and you value yourself. So you might just think, oh, this isn't the one for me. So it allows you to address things in a higher way. I hope that helps, okay? Big thank you to everyone who's in the house today. I'm sending you so much love. If you haven't already, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me. As well, moderators, if we can try and get those likes up today. Let's see if we can get 100 likes on this live today. And a big thank you to everyone who's watching. If I aren't answering you directly, remember, but something is resonating with you, it's for you. Okay, so claim it and take it. So I'm going to do a message for Victor. Says, morning Liz, I may have any message for my beautiful DM and a dragon card. So let's get a message for Victor from the dragons, okay? What do we need to know? What do we need to know? This is from the dragons for Victor. What do you need to know? So the dragon coming in for you today, you've got the air dragon, wow. So helps you rise above earthly matters. I feel this also because you and your twin are connecting so powerfully through the other realms, you know, through the 5D. Says communicate honestly. It brings, they give me rewards. It brings rewards when you communicate honestly, when you speak your truth. But it brings inspiration and hope to see life in a higher way. So really this dragon is helping you to see everything in a much higher way, which you do anyway. But I feel that's also connected with what we spoke about yesterday. So let's see what your twin is saying to you straight out. I'm afraid of losing everything I've worked for in my life, but I won't let you go. So I feel he is releasing some things right now, and he may be afraid of releasing those things. And he's saying, I won't let you go. So it's like he knows you're the constant in his life. He's saying, I do oh my goodness me, you've got both of them. I promise you communication, and I promise you union. You've got the two promises there. So that's the bee and the stag. Can't get better than that coming out. So he's promising you both things today. He's saying, I just need to get my head around things, or I need to release in my life. And this could be patterns, situations, people, things he's releasing, but he won't let you go. So again, this is an energy of, you know, being afraid of how things may move forward, but knowing he has to take a leap of faith. I hope that helps, okay? Ashwini, thank you for the donation. 3D messages from Amit. So what's going on with Amit right now? He's saying, Luke, just let go. Just surrender. It's like he's giving you a message from his, you know, 3D and his higher self saying, just let go. Let this unfold naturally. Let me do what I've come here to do. And that's a beautiful card to come out. So that message is for you, okay, to surrender and let go. He's saying in this marriage he's in, okay, because the Hierophant can be the marriage card, but it's also about, you know, growth and learning. He's saying, I'm learning who I am in this situation. So you just need to surrender and let this go for now and have faith that I'm doing what I need to do, because I'm learning who I am spiritually to be able to commit to our love. And remember, everything before you is, you know, like a stepping stone. It's a dress rehearsal, a catalyst. So that's what you're being reminded of too. You know, that this is a catalyst to your connection coming into fruition. So try and see it that way. I know it's hard, but try and see it that way. He said, I'm learning who I am in this situation I'm in. I'm learning who I am spiritually to grow and evolve, to be able to be with you the way you want us to be. But you have to let go. So your journey right now, your lesson is to surrender, to just let go, to stop worrying about it, or just, and I'm not saying don't like stop thinking about it, because we can't stop thinking about it, but you can have faith in what will be. And know that you are successful. So affirm it. I am very successful. It will boost your confidence. It will make you feel good, and it will attract good things in for you. I hope that helps, okay? And Joanne, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, any message from DM's 3D self? You know, when you guys say 3D self, you know, it doesn't really matter whether you say 3D or 5D self, because it's all coming from the same place, okay? So any messages from your twin? What do we need to know for Anjuan? So the message is, Star, you light me up. You're the lighthouse, you're the guide, you're the light in the sky. So this is about you shining your light brightly. So really what your person is saying is, there's a lot of darkness in my life, but you're like this star. You know, are a star in my eyes. That's what he's reminding you of, that you're like this amazing being of light, but you guide him out of the darkness. So I feel he's saying to you, you light me up, you make me feel warm, you make me feel special, you make me feel desired, you light me up. So the message there for you is to keep shining your light bright. That's your superpower, okay? What else do we need to know? Message for you is give back to yourself right now and enjoy your freedom. So the freedom that you have, okay, enjoy it. Give to yourself what you need. These are powerful messages coming through, because you know, when we feel we want something from someone else, it's because we're not fulfilling our own cup. We're not filling up our own cup. We're not fulfilling our own needs. So instead of thinking that we've got to be with that person to be satisfied or whole or any of those things, or we need a certain thing to happen to feel good, give to yourself. Give yourself what you need and enjoy where you currently are. So the angels say, love your freedom right now. Give yourself what you need in this moment. Give back to yourself, and you won't feel like anything is missing. Because I feel he's in a dark place and he's got to find his way out of that. But you're the light. So the more you give back to yourself, the more your light will shine bright. So he's saying, my passion and love for you drives me wild. So he feels everything that you feel. He feels that love, that desire, that passion. He feels all of that. He's just, I feel he's in a dark place and needs to find his way out of that. So be the lighthouse. I hope that helps, okay? Why, thank you for the donation. What does Steve think about us? Thanks and blessings. And back to you too. So what does Steve think about you? He's interested. He's saying, of course I'm interested. So if he isn't acting that way, or you're doubting how he feels, don't, because he's saying, of course I'm interested. He's just got some other things going on. So, yeah, and he is moving forward. He's saying, I'm taking back my power. So he's finding strength right now to move this forward. He wants to open up to you. He wants to come forward to you. He wants to tell you what's on his mind. He wants to act interested because he is. So he's saying, I am taking back my power to show you that I'm interested because, of course, I am. How could I not? It's like he's saying, look at you. Why wouldn't I be? So the guidance that's coming through for you right now, yeah, God is your source. So connect with God right now, the higher power, the universe, whoever you connect with. Find solace right now in your connection with self and source, because that's where the true power is. Look at this. God is in charge. God is my source. Very powerful messages. So this is the angel saying to you, remember where your true power comes from. It comes from within you and above you. And God is in charge anyway. Everything that happens is divine will. So have faith in your journey. It's in God's plan, not your plan. That means we learn how to surrender and let go and allow things to happen naturally, because he is taking back his power to move this forward, to be able to show you he's interested in you in all ways. I hope that helps, okay? And thank you for the donation, honey. I'm seeing Frank tomorrow and I'm happy about it. That's great to know. Have a great time. And that's also a preview for everyone watching as well, that you're going to come together, okay? May I get a message from him? Do you think new will happen for selling of their house so it can be better for him? Thank you. So first of all, what do you need to know? So the card coming through for you is love your life. So love life right now. You know, you want to get into a high vibration for when you're seeing him. So put on the song by Robbie Williams, I Love My Life. Honestly, it'll boost your mood and everything. So remember, affirm, I love my life, because what is there not to love? You are blessed and powerful and strong. So he's saying to you, I'm learning to overcome my fears and my insecurities that hold me back and cause me pain, because I don't want to lose you. So what he's really saying is, I don't want to lose you. So this is why you're meeting up. This is why he's showing you that he cares, because he doesn't want to lose you. And there's going to be a big turnaround here in his financial circumstances between December and April. We've got the prosperity energy there. So this is a huge sign about the house. The house could be sold, or however it comes in, he's going to be in a much more, kind of beneficial position. He's going to be in a much better financial position between December and April. So this is huge, because this is showing you, everything is falling into place for you. There's no need for you to worry about it. And if you do worry about anything, give it to God, because he certainly doesn't want to lose you. And I do feel that these things are falling into place over the next 5 months, because we've got December to April. We're currently in November, December, January, February, March, taking you towards April. So I feel that it's like the angels are showing you that, the next 5 months could be very challenging in that way, where you want it now, you're thinking of the holidays and all this, but it will be so worth the wait. It's like the angels are showing you this time next year, you're going to be in a whole different place. So don't worry about anything. Remember, be the lighthouse, shine your light. Don't try and force or rush anything, not that you are. But you've got, your body is asking you to slow down. So you need to just make sure you're giving time for yourself. And also make sure that you're resting and rejuvenating, because you are building a solid foundation. Again, this is the energy of April. So you're being asked to slow down, and you don't need to rush anything. And, you don't have to kind of try and be on top of the world all the time. Just be yourself and allow things to unfold. He loves you regardless. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Jacqueline, thank you for the donation. Hello, thank you for helping us. Thank you for being here, honey. Does the angels have a message for me? So what do the angels want you to know? Jump straight on the camera there. Something is trying to get your attention. Number sequences, signs, synchronicities. We've got 44 likes there, so you may be seeing 444. So there's a huge sign that you're being shown messages through the universe. So what is the universe trying to say to you right now? God, the higher power, whoever you connect with, you are safe. So you're being shown by number sequences, especially 444, but anything else, that when you go into fear, that you are safe. Now 666 is ego, it's fear. Okay, it's worry. You know, sometimes people get confused by what fear is. If I say, oh, you're in fear, but think, well, I'm not in fear, but there's worry. Worry is fear, it's the same thing. Okay, so worry creates fear. Fear creates worry. So if you're worried about anything at all, or anxious about anything, the angels are showing you through number sequences that you are safe, that you are protected. The angels are saying to you today, the worst is behind you and you are ready to move beyond the challenges that were set for you. That means these challenges were set for you to overcome them, to grow through them and from them. Lessons have been learned, it's safe for you to trust your path. So whatever is going on in your life right now, it's safe for you to trust in that because you're exactly where you're meant to be. And you're moving where you're meant to be too. I hope that helps, okay? I want to do a message for Jacinta. Says, hi Liz, lovely t-shirt. Thank you, honey. This was from, what's it called? The Power of Love. What is it called? Back to the Future. You know, when I went to see Back to the Future at the theatre, I got this t-shirt from there. It's like one of the theatre ones. Sandra's got one too, from World Illuminator 11. Hi Liz, lovely t-shirt. I saw a little boy wearing with a pic of family and lions, dad, mum and baby. I wonder if this is a sign for me. Definitely. You know, it's about what you're creating in your life. So let's see what you need to know today. The message is apology. So whatever's going on with your twin, whatever's happened, you're going to sort it out. You're going to resolve things. As you'll sort things out, you'll resolve your issues. You may be seeing red roses. So whatever's going on right now, that's what's going to happen, okay? Saying, P.S. a Taurus in tomorrow is the full moon in Taurus. So there's going to be an apology coming in. Okay, that's what you need to know. Okay, apologies. So let's bring in another message. What does he want to say to you? Yeah. Again, this energy coming through, you can't make this up, can you? It's everywhere right now, December to April. There it is again. Okay, great things are being created in our lives. People are wondering why I'm coming up with that, by the way, you know, there's many reasons. But for me, when I started using tarot cards years ago, the angels showed me that timelines on specific cards, and it doesn't matter what other readers say or do. For me, the Ace of Pentacles is always about December to April. Always. Okay, and about prosperity and things getting better and improvements. And that's what you're being shown. There's improvements coming in and great things are happening between December and April. I hope that helps, okay? Infinity, thank you for the donation. May I have a message from all? Oh, hang on, I haven't done... Did I do Jacqueline? Have I gone up one? Yeah, I did Jacqueline, okay, I think. I did you, Jacqueline. Yes, I did. Infinity says, may I have a message from R? I lost the plot then. I was like, where am I in the chat? So message from R for Infinity. What do we need to know for Infinity? What do we need to know for you from R? What does R want to say to you? Message is, I'm learning to ask for what I want. So really what he's saying to you is, I'm learning to fight. I'm learning to set my intentions. I'm learning to stand up for what I believe in. I'm learning to move forward fearlessly in my life. So remember, the masculine's job is to step forward. The feminine's job is to step back. Okay, so then the alignment happens and the true feminine and masculine energies align. Because really what the feminine is doing a lot of the time is acting in the masculine energy where, you know, and it's hard to explain because, you know, we channel masculine and feminine, but, you know, masculine energy is like taking control. Feminine energy is allowing, but it's reversed a lot of the time. Okay, so it doesn't mean if you're the feminine that you're the masculine. I hope you understand that. It just means that a lot of the time you are trying to do things that the masculine needs to do. So, you know, when we're trying to initiate conversations, for example, or we're trying to move things forward, that's up to the masculines to do that. So really what your twin is saying is, the circumstances I'm in right now, the situation I'm in, the situation we're in, is teaching me to learn to ask for what I want. And that's fear. It's fear because thinking, you know, when we ask for what we want, it can be risky. You know, we have to be vulnerable. We have to make changes. So that's what he's going through. He's saying, I'm learning to ask for what I want so he can fight for the love. So what's the message? What's the message we've got? Yeah, there. Look at this. There. It's time for a big adventure. It's like the angel's saying there's an adventure coming in, especially around the Capricorn season. And Capricorn season is 22nd of December to the 19th of January. So that's what I'm feeling, a big shift coming in around then. Okay, and there's going to be a big adventure. So start seeing your life right now like a big adventure, because it is exciting. It's worth celebrating. I hope that helps. Okay. Lady Mama says, I just heard the song you said I would hear to confirm his love, Faith by George Michael. Oh my God, I heard it and went, oh, he loves me. That's beautiful. And let's also bring another card in for you with what do the songs mean, Oracle. What else are you being shown through that song today? What else is that song trying to say to you today? It's saying they miss talking to you, so he wants to reconcile and also turn up the volume. So what I'm connecting with turn up the volume is, you know, when you hear that song, turn up the volume so you can hear the lyrics and feel the energy of it. But I feel it's also about him wanting to communicate. You know, turn up the volume, we think about speech and noise and you know, kind of talking loud. I feel he wants to communicate. That's what I feel you're also being shown today. I hope that helps, okay? Angel Vibe, thank you for the donation. Let's have a look. There you are. Hi, is union our destiny for me and my twin? Will I be able to complete my driving and pass the test? Well, let's have a see what's going on with you and your twin. What's the message? Yeah, well, you know, you're asking the question. Listen to your question. Is union our destiny? Union. So the angels are answering it with one card there, saying, yes, you belong together. And your person knows it too. So that's the answer. Okay, you will be in union, but remember, you have to believe in it. You have to trust the process of it and divine timing. And have faith that you're both doing the work. Because if you're doing your work, if you're surrendering and letting go, then your person will be doing their work. You know, people talk about, oh, you know, the masculines have got free will and everything. Of course they have, but so have you. But you are mirrors of each other. So if you're doing what you need to do, they're going to be doing what they need to do. And if you're not, the universe comes in and gives you a poke, okay, and says, you need to do this, come on. You know, it's not like you just think, right, I'm never going to be with this person, and that's that. It does not work like that, okay? It doesn't work like that. You belong together. So everything is going to help you to be together. So will I be able to complete my driving and pass the test? Well, remember, it's all about thoughts becoming things. So if you visualize it, you'll achieve it. If you know you are confident in what you're doing. So yeah, it feels like you may feel restricted right now because you haven't completed your test, but that's going to turn around. So because this is in reverse. So I definitely feel you're going to pass the test. Don't worry about the when either. You know, I feel you are going to pass the test when you do it next. But if for any reason something happens on the day and you don't, it's not a restriction. It just means it will happen in divine timing. But I definitely feel that, yeah, I feel you're not going to feel restricted then because you're going to be able to travel and, you know, go where you want to go. So I definitely feel anything that feels restricted is turning around. I hope that helps, okay? Kat, thank you for the donation, honey. I'm sending you lots of love. Kat says, let me find your message. There you are. Hi, Liz, I hear from him. Don't be afraid of me. So I hear from him, don't be afraid of me. Is he wanting to reach out? So really he's letting you know that, you know, it's going to be okay. I feel he's reassuring you it's going to be okay. You know, I feel that don't be afraid of me means I'm not going to hurt you. I'm not going to let you down. I'm not going to treat you badly or anything like that. So you're on the right path to whatever it is you want right now, which is meeting up, communicating, coming back together because he wants to be married to you. I do with you. So it's like he's trying to reassure you it's safe to come back together because he's got the right intentions. He wants to be with you in the right way. You know, marriage, family, stability, all of that. I do with you. You're on the right path to that as well. But it's in divine order. So again, it's all about timing. So let's bring in a message from the universe. So the universe is saying to you, in the relationship, the biggest thing you must look for is consistency. So it feels like what you may have fears about the consistency. Because you may think, oh, you know, it's back and forth or it's not consistent. And I feel that's what's changing. says every time you forgive someone who is not being consistent with you, you are giving them permission to hurt you again. You deserve better. So I feel this card's come through because you know your own worth. And it's like he's come to you, because he's talking to you in the 5D, saying to you, I'm not going to hurt you again because you deserve better. I'm going to show you, I'm going to be consistent with the way I am. So I definitely feel what he wants you to know is that he's changed his ways, or he is changing his ways, but they give me the word changed his ways, because he's going to show up for you the right way. And in your journey, there will be times when you feel lost, confused, lonely, and angry. We all feel like that, don't we, at times? But these are times of transition. You won't feel those emotions forever. You are transitioning into a better, stronger version of yourself. Shed away those unexpected and unneeded layers and keep growing. And I say unexpected because it will come out of the blue sometimes, the way you have these emotions. But you're learning to let go to be free. I hope that helps, okay? Really powerful message for you. And again, a big thank you for knitting something for Angela and Bradley. It's beautiful. And I did actually delete Wisdom with the Empress yesterday because I feel like I just want to spend more time here, because even though the little 2-minute videos, it does take time and energy scheduling them and doing them and all that. And I thought, you know what? I'm just going to get rid of the channel and focus on here. So that's what I've done. If you're wondering where Wisdom with the Empress has gone, because it's 9 o'clock now and the video usually goes on. And I had recorded a video for today, and just so you know, everyone who's watching, it was the masculines are thinking about the times you shared together. That's what they're thinking about today, okay? So Mariana, thank you for the donation. Message from Em about our conversation last night. Okay, so I'm going to bring this deck in actually. How does he feel about your conversation last night? Okay, they give me the word wounded. Okay, they give me the word wounded. He's saying, look again, you're everything I could ever want. But they give me the word wounded. So maybe something come up and he felt a bit wounded or hurt in some way. But he's saying you're everything I could ever want. It's like nothing is stopping him from wanting you. But even if there's conflict or he feels wounded by something. Okay, so conflict can be arguments or disagreements or not being on the same page about something. But he's saying to you, you were everything I could ever want. That's what he wants you to know. No messing with him. Every time I've connected with his energy up to this point, so I'm not saying it's not going to change. He's going to change. But everything that's happened up to this point when I'm connected with his energy, it's all good. Like nothing's putting him off you, or he wants you. That's what I'm connecting with. So the angels are saying this to you, or the universe is saying this to you. Get excited again. Remember, you're not in this thing alone. So in other words, you're not in life alone, and you're not in this relationship alone. You're working on your challenges. So it feels like the angels are asking you to work through whatever's going on. You'll get through whatever's going on. The angels say there's angels assigned to you. So this is really God saying to you, I've already assigned angels to you. So let go of the stress. Let go of the stress and just trust in me. So God's saying trust in me. Trust in my plan for your life. I've got a pretty incredible ending in store. In fact, that's why you need to get excited again, because the happy ending I've got coming in is going to rock your world. So this relationship could actually rock your world if you allow it to, but you've got to get excited again. So maybe there's things missing that, maybe there's certain things missing with them that you may get elsewhere. And again, this is you working out what you actually want and what you actually need and who's right for you. But I feel that this person can offer you the world, but it's whether you want it with him. That's what I'm connecting with. I hope that helps, okay? Vanguard, thank you for the donation. How do I stop my wife from leaving with the kids? Well, first of all, if she's meant to go, there'll be a reason, okay? So don't try and stop her from going, okay? Because if she's saying she needs to leave, then something has to be healed, and it's likely it was going to be healed apart, okay? Because if you've tried everything you can to make her stay and she still wants to go, then see it as, okay, I don't like it, but there is a reason for it, okay? And, if you're going to get back together, you'll get back stronger. So there's nothing really you can do to stop her from leaving. If you've already told her you love her and you care and you want to make it work, if you've told her your truth if you've spoke your truth with integrity and honesty and compassion without an argument, or if you've spoke from your heart and she still feels that she wants to leave, it's because something has to be healed apart. And I know it sounds harsh, but that's the way it is sometimes. There has to be a separation to bring you together. Okay? And obviously it's hard because she's leaving with your kids. But it's also about knowing you have rights and, you know, that you will see your kids. Your kids aren't going to hate you or anything like that. So it's about breathing through what you're going through. I definitely feel that it's so important right now that you breathe into the present moment, and then you're not going to get washed away by fear, because the fear will come in. I'm never going to see my kids again, or what if this happens, what if that happens, and all the fear-based energies, and you are protected and safe. It's going to be to a different continent. Well, again, you know, she does know in her own mind what you bring to the table in a connection, in a relationship, and I feel she's just in a lot of pain right now. She does want to spend the rest of her life with you. We've got let's get married. So it's like she's trying to say to you that when she got married to you, it was everything she wanted. When she got married to you, because she's already a wife, she wanted to spend the rest of her life with you, loving you. That's why you got married in the first place. So I feel that it's like both of you have lost sight of why you got married in the first place. Never seen them again is a big... Of course it is, but you are going to see them again. And that's the way the ego gets in your own head. So try and breathe through those fears. Try and breathe and relax and know it's going to be okay, because it will be. And you can actually call, if you want to have a conversation with her to stop her from leaving, or to help her to see how you feel, you know, to help her to recognise that you do love her, and, you know, it's just that both of you may have got so enthralled in life that things get in the way from the love. So I feel like the love's been lost somewhere down the line, even though it's still there, if that makes sense. It's like you haven't been giving to each other. You've perhaps, you know, it's not that you've took each other for granted, but life gets in the way. It really does. So if you call on Daniel, okay, Daniel is the angel of marriage. Okay, if you call on Daniel, you can call on anyone up there, but if you call on Daniel and, thank you, Archangel Raguel, Raguel is the angel of harmony and relationships. So if you call on Daniel and Raguel, Archangel Raguel and Daniel, he's not an archangel, Daniel, the angel of marriage, to work together with you, and thank you, Archangel Gabriel as well, the communicator, to help you say what you want to say, but without arguing or getting triggered or angry, without fear getting in the way, to help you to communicate what's on your mind with love, not fear. And if she still feels like she's got to make a change, then you have to think, right, okay, I've called on my angels, I've spoke my truth, I've done what I can, so I'm going to let whatever happens, happen. So it's about allowing things to unfold, because she's really saying to you, when I married you, I wanted to spend the rest of my life loving you. I wanted to get married to you, but it feels like the loving you part has got lost somewhere. So it feels like, I'm not saying she doesn't love you, because I feel the love is still there. Otherwise this card wouldn't come out. But I feel that somewhere along the way, you're not loving each other the same, or you're not showing each other love in some way. And that's what she feels is missing. Or you may even feel that's missing too. So let's bring in a message from the universe. But I feel there might need to be some space created to help you both reevaluate things. And what you're being shown, what the angels want you to know, is that you are safe and that you are protected. That the worst will be put behind you. You'll move, it says the worst is behind you and you're ready to move beyond the challenges that were set for you. Lessons have been learned, it's safe for you to trust your path. So I feel this is also about the angels saying things can't get worse. They can only get better. Because whatever has happened to make you feel she's leaving, whether she spoke about it to you or these things have come up in conversation, it's like it's come out into the open now. So it can't get worse. Does that make sense? So the challenges have come in to change things. There's a lesson being learned. And remember, there's always a lesson being learned. So trust in what you're feeling. I feel this is all happening so you can both reevaluate whether you do actually want to be married. If the love is all still there. And I feel, you know, that it's not just something you're going through because it's something you're used to. So that's another reason why time apart occurs, because you realise you do love each other and you do want to be together, and that the love is actually real. That's what I need to share, okay? But breathe yourself into the now and affirm that you are safe. But speak to Archangel Raguel, Daniel, and Archangel Gabriel to assist you with speaking your truth. I hope that helps, okay? Sandy, thank you for the donation. Message about the angels for me. It's my birthday. Happy birthday, honey. A pigeon or a bird, I think, came to my window. And, you know, birds are messengers. There's like a message is coming from heaven about this birthday. It's a turning point for you. It's a new beginning. See it as a reset. You know, where, right, things can get better now. Things, for me, that from this point on, things are going to get better. So the angels are saying to you, if you're feeling stuck in any area of your life, whether it's in your relationship, a job, or just a situation, ask yourself what's stopping you from leaving the fears of that or the worry of it behind. It says leaving is scary, but sometimes it's the right step to take. Be brave, we are right beside you. I feel what this message is. It's about moving on now, today on your birthday, from anything that feels stuck or stagnant. So in other words, just let go of the past. So it's not really about you leaving something behind. It's about, like, physical. I feel it's about you leaving behind all the stress, leaving behind all the worry and the anxiety, leaving behind what's gone on, and just saying, right, it's a reset now. It's my birthday. This is a new beginning. You know, it's like when I go through my birthday, I always love to see it as a reset, you know, as on your actual birthday. I mean, every day, like I say, every single day, we're born again. So again, it's about not being triggered by not receiving communication or anything on your birthday, because every day is really a day to communicate. Every day we should be grateful, because every day we wake up, we're given life. We're given a fresh start, a new beginning with the dawn of every day. And we do realise that and recognise that as we go along our journey. So, but you can see this birthday as a reset button. Right, like how you do in the new year. Like a lot of people think, right, New Year's Day, new beginning. You know, a lot of us who are, you know, in tune with the truth know that really that new beginning comes in around the Chinese New Year, you know, when the, you know, like the wood dragon came in. But this is about, it's how you perceive it. It's all about perception. So really what I feel the universe is trying to say to you is you can choose today to begin again. The angels say if you want to be more successful in your life, your priority should be to focus your mindset on all that you want to attract into your life. Trust that more is happening than what you can see. Many forces are at work in your favour. Allow them to help you. So this is really the angels saying we're working with you and we're working for you behind the scenes to allow everything to move forward in your life. So focus on the positives, focus on the blessings, focus on what you do want instead of focusing on what you don't want, and then the universe will create what you do want. So I feel it's really a message for you about this new beginning. So let's see what your twin wants to say to you on your birthday. Clarity. I see the truth. So that's really what he is going through right now. He's saying, I'm gaining clarity on everything. I do see the truth. So have faith in that. Okay, have faith that he does see the truth, even if he's not expressing that truth yet. I hope that helps, okay? Natalia, thank you so much for joining as an angel warrior, honey. There's rejoining there. And messages from the angels for Sandy on her birthday. So obviously I have just answered Sandy's question. So thank you for that donation. I'm going to do a collective card. So because Natalia's donated, I'm going to pull a card for everyone watching. A message from the universe. What do we need to know? Message is, no matter what happens, no matter how far you seem to be away from where you want to be or what you want, never stop believing that somehow it will happen, that somehow you'll make it. Have an unrelenting belief, have unwavering faith that things will work out, because they will, and that the long road has a purpose. And that's the truth, you know. The road you're on has purpose. It has value. Everything you're going through grows you. Whatever's happening to you is happening for you. It's all about the way you're looking at it. So instead of wallowing in self-pity, which we all do at some point, thinking, oh, it's all so bad, or start thinking, right, I'm a warrior. So are you a victim of your reality or a victor of your reality? Okay, so instead say, right, I'm not going to be the victim. I'm going to take control. I'm going to recognize I have a choice. I can choose happiness regardless of the situation, and I can choose to find peace in it too. I can choose to look on the bright side of things and find the positive in the situation instead of focusing on all the negatives and all the things I have not got. I can start finding the blessings. And Abraham Hicks calls that a rampage of appreciation. You know, looking around at your day and thinking, right, what have I got to be grateful for? Call on the angels to help you with anything that you need because you're not alone. I hope that helps, okay? Natalia, thank you so much for gifting memberships there, honey, to First Time, Angie Arthur, Yanza, Sandy as well, and Something to Talk About with Broken Justice and Lauren B. Thank you for that. And I know that Sandy will really be appreciating that. Was it for Sandy? No, I think Sandy's already a member. I've got any other one I can see on here. It's First Time, Angie, Yanza, Something to Talk About, and Lauren B. Okay, so it isn't for Sandy. Sandy's already a member. But for Sandy, I know you appreciate it because I know that I'm pretty sure you've been gifted a membership before anyway. But obviously you've just been gifted a donation by Natalia, even though I've done a collective reading. So that will be for you too. Geeta, thank you so much for the donation. Geeta says, hi Liz, any message from Anup? Will he contact me soon? So what's going on with Anup? Will he contact you soon? What do you need to know? The star, there is hope here. So this is like, if I was going to give you a yes or no from this card, it would be a yes, he is going to contact you. But again, it's all about your perception of what's going on. So if you keep your thoughts uplifted and you believe and you have faith, it's going to quicken things up. Okay, so there is hope there. There's hope in the connection. The angels are reminding you to shine bright like the star that you are, because that's going to move things forward. And he wants to reach out. Look at the card, okay? Reaching out to the light, and you're the light. Okay, so keep shining your light. Oh my goodness me, you've got the star again. Wow, see what I mean? Mirrored energy, two different decks, okay? So what he's saying is, you are the light within me that guides me home. You keep me strong. I have so much hope for our future. So there's so much hope in this connection. So yes, he's going to contact you, but you have to let go of the when. That's your lesson to learn, because he is going to reach out to you as long as you're shining your light. So shine your light bright, which means be good to yourself, be kind to yourself, focus on joy, focus on service, focus on being in your highest vibration, you know, focus on being your greatest version. That's what he's going to reach out to, because when you're operating in that energy, not only is it very attractive, but it's also magnetic. So he's saying, you're the light and you're guiding me home. So he is going to reach out to you at the right time. So let go of the when. Instead of needing an answer of when's it going to be, when's it going to happen, okay? Let go of all that no longer serves you. I feel like that's what he's doing right now. He's letting go of anything that is holding him back, so the snake sheds the skin. And I definitely feel as well he's going to be in a better vibration and in a better situation to be able to give to you when we move into 2025 and the energy of the snake. Okay, because the wood snake's coming in February or the end of January or whenever it is. But it's a huge sign that this is when I feel you're going to move into union. So I'm not saying it's going to take that long for him to contact you, but he could do. But it's about being okay with the when, because he definitely will. And that's more important than the when. I hope that helps, okay? Liz, thank you for the donation. Message from the angels and my Ellie, please, Liz. So what's going on with Ellie right now? What does he want to say? So he's saying to you, just let go. So really this is the message from heaven, saying when you let go, everything starts moving forward. And I feel there are things he's letting go of in his life right now. I'm going to connect with his energy in a minute, because the angels are giving you a message for you first. So the angel's saying when you surrender and you let go, the abundance is coming. So you may be seeing 888 as well. And this is also a huge sign about the abundance, as in more money, success, yes, things that you want. But also when you let go, that's when everything you want flows in, including him. So what's he going through? What does he want you to know? So in other words, when you surrender and let go, and you start seeing 888, that's your big sign that everything you want is coming. Yeah, he's not intentionally ignoring you. So there is some delayed communication right now, because he said, I'm not intentionally ignoring you. I'm working out what to say and how to say it. So it feels like he wants to restore communication or open up more. And that's what he's working on. And he's asking you to surrender and let go and have faith that he will come forward in divine timing, or he'll move forward the right way at the right time. And your sign is 888. So if you start seeing that number sequence, that's a huge sign of things shifting. I hope that helps, okay? Bear with me, my chat just jumped up. Let me go back to where I was in the chat. Bear with me, my chat moved. There we are. Okay. So next question we're doing is for Divine Empathic Tarot. Thank you for being here, honey. Sending you lots of love. Confirm a promotion. Nick and I back together by a premonition. Confirm a premonition for Nick and I back together by December. Well, first of all, I'll say this to you. You've got to let go of the timeline. Okay, because timelines are guidelines. If you focus on a timeline and it doesn't happen and you get disappointed, it's because of your own expectation. So I can't confirm, a timeline. I can give you what the angel, unless the angels give me that, okay? So there's going to be an upcoming trip. Okay, so it's likely there could be an upcoming trip that you either go on together or that you go on and it brings you together. Okay, so the universe is already creating the way for you to come together. Okay, and it's going to be an upcoming trip. Okay, this could be overseas because it's on a plane. Okay, or a trip somewhere where you're able to see things in a higher way. That's what I'm connecting with as well. So the passion and love he has for you is driving him wild. He's just going through some chaos. And he's saying, I need to release the baggage that's weighing me down. My life is falling apart and it's scaring me, but I know it's necessary change. So he's going through shifts and changes in his life right now to be able to be with you the way that you want. So, let me see if I can get them. They're not giving me 100% because it's still being worked out. It's what you have to remember. Things are still falling into place for things to happen. But if you had a premonition of it, you have to have faith because otherwise you wouldn't be calling it a premonition. But again, it's about letting go of the when and allowing it to happen naturally, because if you've had that sign of wherever it is happening, I feel it could be connected with an upcoming trip. That's what I need to share with you. Then you have to have faith in that whenever it will be. So we've got Four of Swords, recovery. So there's a recovery. Four of Swords is about reflection. So it feels like right now it's not set in stone. It's something that's been created, something that could happen. Okay, so the way forward, the way to bring in recovery, and obviously recovery is about reconciliation, sorting things out, coming back together and all of that, is to keep your thoughts uplifted and to focus on what you do want instead of what you don't want. But I feel you need to let go of the timings. Okay, that's what I'm connecting with, because it could happen in December, but it's not like confirm it. You can't confirm it because things are being set into motion. Things are being put into place. You can't confirm something that hasn't yet been manifested. And that's what I'm feeling. What I'm feeling is the recovery is being manifested. It could well be within the next 4 weeks, but it's more likely it's going to happen within the next 4 months. So just be okay with the timings of things and allow things to unfold naturally. I hope that helps. If I was like, if I would just jump on and say anything to you, I could say, you're going to be back in touch in 4 weeks and it's likely, but it's more likely it's going to be within the next 4 months. Okay, and I'll tell you what you need to know for your highest good. I hope that helps, okay? Liz, thank you for the donation. Always great to have another Liz in the house. When will he meet me? Messages from DM and angels, thank you. So let's see what's going on with him first of all. He wants to meet you because he's ready for it. He's preparing for it. He wants to take a leap of faith, the Fool. And there is going to be a celebration. So this is a sign that you definitely are going to come back together, but he's dealing with his life right now. He's saying the weight of my life is on my mind. I'm struggling to sleep. I need peace. So what I'm feeling is this could well be a reconciliation or meeting up within the next 3 months. Okay? It could happen within 3 weeks to 3 months. And I feel you may even be seeing number 3s, like 333 is a symbol of this. But he is struggling. So this is why the but's there, because he wants to meet you, but he's in ego still. So he's saying, I am thinking about things on my life. I'm having sleepless nights. So he may be lying awake at night, restless. And you may be picking up on that. Maybe you're feeling a bit kind of drained or tired from the situation. But he's saying, I need peace, and I know that I'll feel more peace when we have a chat or when we come back together. So I definitely feel you are going to connect with each other again. And, the new year is going to be significant as well. So it could happen within the next 3 months. And I feel that there is going to be a celebration. Obviously, prepare for celebrations can be about the festivities and enjoying everything that's coming in with this season. It's a very exciting time. It's a time to get excited, enjoy it, and enjoy the smells of everything, and the way everything is. Instead of thinking, oh, I'm not with my person, so it's going to be like this or this. Or, for me, this is going to be the first Christmas I've had on my own in 5 years, and I'm actually really excited about it, because I'm thinking, wow, I can get up when I want, I can watch what I want, I can do what I want. I haven't got to put anybody else, I haven't got to think about anybody else's needs. And that's not me saying, oh, I don't want to be with my twin. I would love to be with my twin, but I'm going to enjoy fully being with myself, instead of sitting around thinking, oh, I'm on my own and it's so lonely. And it's all about perception. So start getting excited about your life and think, it doesn't matter when we meet, because I know we are going to, because he's preparing for that right now. So prepare for a celebration, be ready for anything, get excited. And then all this weight will be lifted off your shoulders. I feel he doesn't want to come to you when he's carrying around all this weight and this baggage. He wants to come forward in a better vibration. Let me just bring in one more card for you. We've got, you're going to sort things out and you'll resolve your issues. You will. You may even start seeing red roses or 333 around the time it's about to happen. But yes is the answer to your question. Okay, but he's releasing baggage, and I feel he's tired. He's maybe had a sleepless night, and he may be having neck pain, back pain with it as well. I hope that helps, okay? Gatsoff, thank you for the donation. Any angel message for Elle was a bit in the slumps today. So what's the angel message for Elle right now? What's the angel message? We've got spend time doing what she enjoys. So the angels are reminding her to spend time doing what she actually does enjoy, because that will raise a vibration. So obviously if you're in the slumps, or, you're feeling kind of low vibrational, or start doing things you enjoy, whatever it is. So I feel that's a message from heaven, to spend time doing what she loves doing, whatever it is, and it will boost it'll boost the vibration, because look at this, your dreams are manifesting and union is close. So she may even be seeing eagles. So I feel that something is definitely shifting forward here. She could even get back with a twin very soon. Okay, but I feel this is about her dreams manifesting in other ways. So when we see eagles, it's not just about the masculine's return. That's a big sign for the twin flames. But it's also a sign, when you're seeing eagles, of things manifesting in career, success, money. It's abundance. It's a big sign of abundance. When you see eagles, it's powerful. It's about stepping into power. So I feel the message is, if she spends time doing what she enjoys, and they give me fear, that will release the fears, or the struggles, or the anxieties, or whatever it is she's dealing with. And her dreams are going to start manifesting in many ways, because when we do what we enjoy, we're in a high vibration. We're feeling good. And then things we're manifesting come in, including things like union or other things. So I feel the message is her dreams are manifesting. She's going to see eagles to remind her of that. Not just about the twin flame journey, even though it's been shown here in this card, but also about other things she's wanting in her life. And as long as she's doing what she enjoys, then great things are going to come in. So it could also be about looking at her life in general, thinking, do I love my job? Do I love this, or this? So she's got to address where she is and what she's doing. The journey wasn't the smoothest or the most pleasant lately. And she may be feeling like that. Okay, but everything is coming together. Your patience, your strength, and your perseverance will soon be rewarded. The wait is almost over. Hold on. And I feel that's why you've got this card. Powerful. And if anyone is claiming that, if you're resonating with it yourself, watching this, whoever you are, take that message. Okay, because it's for you. I hope that helps, okay? Big thank you to everyone who's in the house, sending you lots of love. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. For me, it really does help as well. Maria333, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, messages from my DM. S, what's going on within him? What's going on with him? What's going on within him? So what's happening with S? So he's really connecting with the future, okay? In other words, he's maybe fantasizing about how things will be with you. He's dreaming about you. He's saying to you, our future will be a delight and a success. So when he thinks about you and allows himself to visualize the future with you, he knows it's going to be wonderful. Because he's saying, you're my warmth, you're my joy. True happiness is always with you. And that's what you're being reminded. So again, you're coming up as the sun because you shine bright like the sun. You are the warmth, you are the empress, you are the light. And this is also such a positive sign to get these two cards together, because the Sun and the Ten of Pentacles is about happiness in your life in general. So it's about love and all of that, but it's also about money and stability and success. So great things are going to come in. So really this is your promise of union coming through in the tarot, where he's saying to you, we are going to have a future and it's going to be a delight, it's going to be a success because you make me happy. True happiness is always when I'm with you, and he knows that deep inside. So whatever he's going through in his life right now, that's what he's being reminded of, that you're the true warmth in his life. Yeah, you're moving into alignment with your mission, so you could even be seeing white stags, because it's a huge sign that movement is happening. You could even see goats as well. They're showing me goats, because I feel things are also shifting forward in a powerful way during the Capricorn season. Okay, and goats are connected with that. So we've got, yeah, he wants to open his mind and his heart to you, and that's what he intends. He's saying, I want what you want. That's my intention, to be able to open my mind and heart to you. So I definitely feel good things are coming into your connection. I hope that helps, okay? Susanna, thank you for the donation. Message on my separate situations with Nishiro and Imran. So let's get a message for Nishiro. And what's the message from Imran? What's the message from Imran? I feel there's another card. I'm going to pull these as well. What's the message for Nishiro? And what's the message for Imran? Very quick cards coming out. I feel that Nishiro, when I'm connecting with his energy, yeah, I'm not surprised. Yeah, these cards have come out. He's got deep wounds of abandonment, okay? Because he's afraid that you may not want him. Now, I feel he's picking up through his senses, his intuition, that he's an option, okay? And obviously he's saying, I've got two people, Nishiro, Imran, so you have got options, okay? You may not feel that way with these people, but he's saying, you're bringing up in me wounds of abandonment because I feel like an option. Even if you're not making him feel that way, that's how he's feeling, because he is sensitive to what's going on. You know, it's like, understand that we are all spiritual beings having a human experience, whether we're tapping into it or not. So he is aware that your energy is sometimes elsewhere, even if it's just that your thoughts, you know. So what he's saying is, I don't want to be an option, and I'm healing deep wounds of abandonment within me. So that's also another reason why he's in your life, because you're bringing those wounds up for healing purposes. So you're teaching him a big lesson right now. You're his teacher, because you're teaching him to heal wounds of abandonment so he won't feel like an option. Let me just see what's going on with Imran. Imran doesn't want to lose you, and he has a vision of being with you. So it's interesting that they've both come up as a two energy, because both of them could see a future with you, or can see a future with you, or maybe you can see a future with both of them and you're confused. Okay, and you've got, I've just noticed this as well, you've got 2 5s. So we've got a 5 and a 2 for Nishiro and a 5 and a 2 for Imran. So it's like, you know, both, I feel what I'm connecting with is both of them are options for you. But Imran's saying, I don't want to lose you. And he knows he needs to open up to you or express himself to you. And he has a vision of being with you. So what I'm connecting with here is by February, there won't be 2 options, because you'll choose one, or you'll know who's your person, or you're going to know what's going on. I feel I need to give you a message about 52. Now, 5 is about change and 2 is about partnership. Changes in the partnerships, or changes to be together with one person. So I want to read you what it says in Kyle's book here. This is the Angel Numbers book by Kyle Gray. So 52 is saying, challenging conversations will take you to a place of certainty and understanding. Be open to hearing the truth. So I feel there's going to be some conversations coming in between now and February that's going to show you your truth. And you're not going to have options. You're going to pick one. And the best thing to do is, if you've got 2 people, is imagine them both in a room. Who do you automatically go to? Without weighing everything up, thinking about pros, cons and all that. Who do you automatically go to? Okay, if you could share your life with just one of them right now, who would it be? Who's the first person that pops in your mind without thinking about it? That's the person that you're drawn to. That's your twin flame, or whoever you are, you know, whatever label you're giving them. But that's the person. That's what you need to know. So for anyone who's dealing with an energy where there's more than one person involved, always line them up in a room in your mind, and who's the person you go to? That's your person. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? Palami, thank you for the donation. Palami says, may I know what's going on with P? He has 3D feelings for me. Is he thinking about me? Lots of missing energy around me. So what do we need to know? Allowing, let me in. Okay, he wants you to let him in. And you're probably thinking, when are you going to open up to me? When are you going to share your feelings with me? He wants to be in that energy. Okay, he's working on that. So I feel he's working on allowing you in. You might maybe saying, let me in, and that's what he wants to do. Okay, so he's working on himself so that he can let you into his life, his heart. In other words, so he can open up to you. And he needs balance. He's saying, I know I seem distant, but I do love you. And I do want to allow you in. And when I say allow you in, I'm talking about into his heart. You're already in his heart, but it's about him opening the door so he can give and receive equally. But he's saying, I know I seem distant. So he's very aware that he is acting that way. And he's saying, but I do love you. So I do love you, even though I seem distant. And King of Swords is someone who's planning, thinking, processing. He's up in his head about you. And he's saying, I just need balance. I want emotional balance. So I'm reviewing my life right now. I need to release myself from karmic binds or toxic situations to find peace. That's also something he's going through because he wants peace. He wants to allow peace into his heart. So I feel that there is a change coming between you. Let's bring in another message. Big hello to everyone who's jumping in the house as well. Yeah, he's just feeling a lot of anxiety right now because he's at crossroads. So it feels like in his life, September was a big turning point. He will have gone through something in September, whether it was in his life or in his mind, and he's brought in change, okay? And he's started feeling like something has to change. I feel between now and February, he's at crossroads and he's working out what to do. So I definitely feel this change is coming in for him to move towards you and allow the love in and allow you to communicate and open up the way he wants moving forward. But I'm feeling again, I have to give you the furthest out timeline because it can take time to manifest, or, it can happen any time. That's what you have to remember. But I feel that, by February it will have happened whenever it comes in. But he's working out what he wants right now. He's making decisions, choices. And it's not about being with you. It's about following his heart to be with you. Does that make sense? It's never a choice between you and something else or you and someone else. It's always about him needing to choose himself, because when he does that, he'll automatically come to you because you are one. And that's what you're being reminded of. So in his life, he's at crossroads. He knows he needs to make some decisions. He's just dealing with a lot of anxiety, and he needs to find peace to work out what the next steps are. But if you feel he seems distant, he isn't. He does love you. He's just dealing with it. I hope that helps, okay? Donna Harvey, thank you for being here. And thank you so much as well for donating for me over on Sandra's channel yesterday. Messages for our beautiful sister Sandra from her masculine. So thank you so much for doing that. And obviously Sandra read for me. And Sandra, thank you. Those messages were amazing. And we're going to do the same. So what does a masculine want to say? So what does your masculine want to say? Let's let go of the past. Let's let it go. So I definitely feel that he is working through things in his mind that happened in the past. And obviously he's tried to let you go, but he can't. Okay, he's thinking, well, you are in my past, and I've tried to let you go, and I've tried to let it go, but I can't. Why are you still on my mind? Why? Why is it still coming into my awareness of our connection and how I feel? So I definitely do feel he's tried to move on, which I know you're aware of, but we know that it just does not work. So let's bring in a message from the universe for you as well, and then we'll connect with him a bit deeper. So, yeah, I know that you have been questioning yourself lately, and this is the universe speaking, but I feel this is the universe speaking to him, really, saying, I know you've been questioning yourself lately and wondering if you're good enough or strong enough to do that which your heart desires to do. So what I'm really connected with here is you're his heart's desire, and he's been questioning his life and himself because he doesn't feel good enough and he doesn't feel strong enough. And he knows he needs to do what his heart desires him to do, and that's to follow through to be with you, whether it's to reach out to you, reconnect with you, or just be in union with you. And this message is coming through to remind you, this is really to him, that you are more than capable of doing it. Rise up and take that leap of faith. Now, this could also be something about what you're questioning or wondering about in your own life. And this could definitely be connected with career and your channel and everything else. And the angel's saying you're more than capable of doing it. Rise up and take that leap of faith. Because, you know, I've said to you for a long time, I feel you're going to be doing your channel full time. But it's about making that leap and taking that leap. So I definitely feel the universe is telling you that. If you've been questioning it and wondering if it's going to happen, all of the questions, you know, especially because I feel you go through the same things I went through when I decided to make the choice to go full-time on YouTube. But I feel that choice is coming, and I feel you know that anyway. So I feel that's the message for you from this card. But I feel that really this is about your twin, because obviously Donna said a message from your masculine. I feel it's that he's questioning his own worth, if he's good enough, strong enough to follow his heart back to you. And the universe is saying you're more than capable. You just need to take a leap of faith. It says no matter what happens, no matter how far you seem to be away from where you want to be, never stop believing. And that's what you do. You consistently believe. You have that belief that's strong and powerful. You know, it's an anchor there because you know you have the angels around you. Just like I know that. So you're strong in your faith like me. And it's a powerful thing. So it allows you to surrender in the best way. So the angels say no matter what happens, no matter how far you seem to be away from where you want to be, never stop believing you'll somehow make it. Have an unrelenting belief that things will work out and that the long road has a purpose. Isn't that beautiful? So I feel really the angels are saying to you, you're going to end up where you're meant to be, and you know that. And it's what you believe and what you know and feel, and you know in your heart and soul that this person is your person, no matter what anyone else says. So what else is he going through? He's saying you seem to have everything together in your life, and that scares me because I don't. So again, he sees you as the Queen of Pentacles, and that's exactly who you are. Now, you do operate in masculine energy sometimes, and I do feel that's something you're balancing out. But he's saying to you, you have to trust me, and I know that you do. And it's not really even about trusting him, it's trusting in God, and that's what you do. So what he's saying is, you are my Queen of Pentacles, you are strong and independent, and look at what you're doing in your life, look at where you are, who you are. You know this is definitely you. When he's saying, it scares me because I'm not in your league. That's how he feels. He feels like you're out of his league because of how you've changed and everything you've gone through and how you've evolved. You know, your light is so bright. When he looks at you, you're out. It's like he's saying you're out of my league. So have faith that he's going to do what he needs to do to match your energy. And I feel that's the journey you're on. And obviously it's a long journey because you know you have a mission. Like I do, things take time. It's not like both of us know that we're not going to be in union, you know, this year or perhaps next year. We know. And we're okay with that. You know, that's why we're probably friends. You know, but what I'm saying is, you know, and I know. And that's the most important thing. This, yes, that you're loved and safe, that no matter what happens, you'll be okay. That whatever the universe has for you, it's going to be okay. And you're open to whatever comes your way, whatever that may be. I hope that helps, okay? And great to see you. And I'll try and give you a ring. I can't believe, again, it's Wednesday. It's like, where does time even go? You know, I'm thinking, wow, it's the full moon on Friday, and you know, we've just had really the full moon. That's how it feels. So, you know, it's like we say, oh, we'll catch up, but then time gets in the way. So I'm sending you lots of love, okay? And you know I love you. And thank you, Donna, for doing that. Varsha, thank you for the donation. GD's current feelings, and will GD end the separation? Well, I feel you know it's up to him to end the separation, okay? So first of all, music is speaking to you. So you're receiving messages and music about your situation right now. And he will also be communicating his feelings to you through music. All he needs to do is change his perspective to be able to change things in his life. And in the meantime, the angels are asking you to enjoy your own company, become your own best friend, fill up your own cup. And that will also change your perspective of what's going on, because separation is illusion and your person is part of you. you live in them just as they live in you. So the music is speaking to you. So songs you're hearing, what are they trying to say to you right now? So the songs you were hearing are saying to you, let me bring this card in first. Yeah, that he wants to marry you. So to marry you and be with you, and this energy's come up throughout this live today about commitment and wanting a future with you, especially if that's something you've dreamt about and thought about. So the messages are showing you that you're going to have a marriage with this person. So obviously he's going to end separation so you can get married. You can't get married if you're in separation. So it's really the angel saying to you, understand that this is the end result. So of course you're going to come out of the separation period to be together. But if you're hearing songs, and I feel you are, you need to close your eyes. And that's what she's doing. Look, in the card, she's closing her eyes, listening to music. It says close your eyes to understand what the song is saying to you. So if you're hearing a specific song, okay. Oh, bye, Gatsoff. Thank you for being here for so long. Sending you lots of love. If you're hearing a song, close your eyes and the song will give you direction, or it will show you truth. That's what you need to know. So let's see what he wants you to know. Gatsoff, thank you so much for being here. Mwah. Sending you lots of love. Look at this. Pray for help. Okay, so you are the light. So again, your message is to shine your light, because that's your superpower as a divine feminine. That guides them home. But also I feel that you can pray for help. So you can ask for assistance with this. You know, you can ask Archangel Raguel to harmonize things between you to create the way forward. And great things are being created in your lives. So I'm definitely feeling that between December and April, this separation will come to an end. Because he's saying great things are happening in our lives. Why? Because you're moving towards marriage and commitment. So I feel that the energy you need to know is this separation is going to end between December and April. But it's not set in stone how it's going to end. I can't say he's going to end the separation because it's going to end. That means the universe could even create a way for you to run into each other. Or it's about knowing that the separation will end, however it comes about. I feel the reason you're saying will he end the separation is because you know that he has to take action towards you. So he's reflecting on everything right now, and he's contemplating on everything right now. So it's not the right time yet for him to take action, but it doesn't mean he isn't going to, because great things are coming in. So again, there's the energy of December to April. I hope that helps, okay? So shine your light. That's your superpower. Liza, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, please can I have something from my DM? So what does your DM want you to know? What does your DM want you to know? So what your DM is saying to you right now is trust. Look at this. Please trust me and I'm going to earn it. So he's going to earn your trust. So if he's let you down, if you feel like the trust is gone, he's going to earn that back. He's saying, I will earn your trust. And he's asking you to trust him right now. Card jumping on the camera is a Nine of Swords. He's having sleepless nights. He's restless. He's tired. He's feeling drained with his life. He's saying, my life is on my mind, the weight of it. So it feels heavy. He's got a heaviness in his heart right now. I'm struggling to sleep and I need peace. So he's saying, I will sort this out. I am struggling with things right now. I need peace. So because he's saying I need peace, that's really like a silent prayer that he's asking for assistance. There is changes coming in. You may even be seeing 555. So get ready because something is about to change. If you're seeing dragonflies or butterflies, something is about to change. Because he knows he can't keep going the way he's going, and that's why you've got this card. So the Page of Cups is about him opening up to you and showing you how he feels and telling you how he feels. It's about renewed love messages. And I definitely feel this about you going with the flow, using your imagination to visualize this movement forward, to have faith in what you see in your mind's eye, you know, what you were dreaming about and the previews coming to you from the universe. So I feel the signs are showing you and the synchronicities are showing you there is great change happening and he is going to reach out and move forward and earn your trust. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? And the reason why I'm not necessarily picking up on timelines for people is because I've got the energy coming through collectively of December to April. That's when big things are coming in for everyone, including me. So, Hakeem, thank you for the donation. Izzy called me last night at work, but I didn't pick up. What did she want to say to me? So what did Izzy want to say to you? And obviously you're at work, so you've got an excuse. That's why you didn't pick up. You were busy, you know. She's going through things. She wants to tell you Okay, that her life is falling apart and it's scaring her, but she knows it's necessary change. So she's going through some things right now that she just really wants to feel, she wants to feel like she's safe. With you, she feels safe. So because her life's falling apart and that's how she feels, that's why she reached out to you, because just hearing your voice makes her feel safe. That's what you need to know. That's how she feels in your presence. So it feels like she wanted to just feel your energy. It's not even about needing to talk about anything in general. It's about needing to be close to you. That's what I'm connecting with. In that moment, she needed to be close to you because she felt like things were falling apart. And things may well feel like they're falling apart. So she may well say to you, my life is a mess. She may ask for help with something. She may even tell you there's change happening. But I feel really the underlying energy is because she is yours. Her body, heart, mind and soul belong to you. And she wanted to feel close to you in that moment because things were up in the air. So that's why she feels that way. She feels loyal. And she feels your loyalty too. She's uncertainty. She said, I face uncertainty with courage and faith when you're there. I am guided and protected. So she was guided to reach out to you. She felt it inside because she wanted to feel protected. She wanted to feel safe. She wanted to feel like she could face the uncertainty she's going through with courage and faith. And you give that to her just by being you. So that's a beautiful thing. So understand, it's not even necessarily what she wanted to talk to you about. It was the fact that she just wanted to connect with you. I hope that helps, okay? Next message we're doing is for Samantha. Thank you for the donation, honey. Hyla's asking for cord cutting between Lewis and I. Any messages from Gabriel today? Well, remember that you can't ever take away the love. Because no matter what's happened, there's love there and feelings and emotions and lessons and growth. So call on Archangel Michael to release you from anything that's, stuck in your energy field. Connect you with him. Connect you with Lewis. Because obviously you're focused on Gabriel, so you want to release Lewis. So ask the angels to release anything not serving you. Okay, not necessarily even using a particular name. Okay, just say to Archangel Michael, thank you for coming to me and releasing me from anyone or anything. Wow, they just disconnected there. It just disconnected and reconnected. And don't be surprised if you do this cord cutting and Lewis pops back in. Because that can happen as well when we do a cord cutting. They feel the energetic shift and then they panic and they reach out. So you might think, hang on, I've just done a cord cutting with Lewis. Why is he messaging me? Or why is this happening? And it's because of that reason. Okay, but I feel that if you say to Archangel Michael, thank you for releasing me from anyone or anything that no longer serves me in all directions of time, then Michael will do what he needs to do. Okay, because it may not even be a cord cutting between you and Lewis that actually needs to happen. It may be something else. Okay, but, I have spoke about as well, doing, I don't know if I think it's been on the channel because obviously I'm pre-recording videos, but about doing the sacral chakra cleansing, that's also a cleansing of anyone that you've been with intimately. Because even when you are around someone intimately, you're having feelings of intimacy. So it's not even about being intimate in the act itself, it's the feelings of it. And I feel that this is like a cleansing that's going on and taking place for the divine feminine. So the feminine feels pure, coming back into contact with the masculine. I hope that makes sense, okay? Because it's like purity and cleansing. So a healing. So I feel that you can do, I don't need to do a cord cutting for you. And I don't feel you're asking me to do that anyway. It's more, you're asking for that. That's what you want. So because you ask, it's already done. It's what you have to remember. When you ask, it is given. So the angels already know what you need and they are already taking care of that because you've already asked for it. So we've got free will. You have to ask, but you've already asked. So any message from Gabriel today? What does Gabriel want to say to you? Reunion. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling, Gabriel's saying let's meet up, okay? So I'm definitely feeling, you're feeling you need to release something with Lewis because somewhere inside you can feel it that you're going to reunite with Gabriel. It's what he wants. Okay, you can feel it there. So let's meet up is such a huge sign that you're going to come back together. And I feel that what you're doing is you're releasing the energies that you've shared in the past with Louis so that you can feel completely free and pure and clean in a way when you come back together with Gabriel. But he wants to meet up. And this will all start making sense when the readings start coming in on the channel, because there's definitely this energy of reunion coming in. I hope that helps, okay? So Connie, thank you for the donation. What is Harshit feeling for me today? Any messages from him? So let's get a message for you first of all. The messages I give back to myself. So the more you give back to yourself, the more you're filling up your own cup, the quicker things are shifting into place, okay? So what he's saying to you is, I do miss you in the darkness. So he's going through some darkness right now. This can be the dark night of the soul, and he's missing you. So and you're feeling that way. So make sure you're filling up your own cup right now, because it really will help. And he's saying to you, the fear creates the problems. It's nothing else. It's not the love I have for you. It's the fear. So when he goes into fear, anxiety, stress and worry, the uncertainty of things to come or his own struggles, that's what creates the problems. So you're being reminded it's the fear that creates the problems, not the love. And that you were kind, that you were wonderful. And he wants you to know that. It's like he's saying, you're doing everything right. You were kind, you were wonderful. You are everything. It's only my own fear. So it's like he's saying to you, he knows that his fear is causing a problem. And it's creating darkness, and he's missing you. So the message for you right now is to remember that you are kind, that you are wonderful. So make sure you're giving back to yourself until he's ready to come forward and move beyond his fears to open up more. I hope that helps, okay? Pamela, thank you for the donation. Liz Taron called Monday. I didn't answer and texted. I'll call him in. I called straight to voicemail, texted, no response. Is he okay? What happened? So I feel in that moment he wanted to talk to you, but then fear got in the way. Okay, like we just had that car, fear causes the problem. So what do you need to know? Magnets. He magnetically felt drawn to reach out to you in that moment, and he was feeling strong and he was in control. Now, because you didn't answer, it freaked him out. Okay, because he thought, oh, and you know, it was like he psyched himself up to reach out to you, and then it didn't go to his plan. So obviously he's learning, remember, to let go of control, and we learn that things sometimes go differently than we expect. But I feel he'd psyched himself up for it, and then when you didn't answer, and you said, I'll call him in, it shook him to his core, and he thought, well, what do I do with that? You know, I don't know how to deal with that. So that's why he went to voicemail, and he's kind of not been around since, because he's got to get ready again for the communication. And I know it sounds completely silly, but it will have taken a lot of strength for him to actually call you up. Okay, so he's got to get that strength again there. So he's saying, I can feel you. And this is another reason why he called you, because he felt your energy, he felt that draw and that pull to you, because you're magnets. And again, remember, you know, even if you're not together and communicating, you can feel each other's energy anyway. So what he's saying is, I feel you. I feel your energy. And I feel that he's okay. Of course he's okay. But he wanted to communicate in that moment. They give me fear, but now fear is in the way again. Remember, it's fear that causes the problems. So he's saying to you, I'm dealing with my ego. It's just his ego. His ego got bruised because you didn't answer the phone. Isn't that stupid? And that's the truth. He feels stupid because he's thinking, it's not like you've got to be there at his beck and call, you know, but he's thinking, he really did think you'd answer the phone. He really did. And he's thinking, oh, it's like a blow to his ego because you didn't answer the phone. It's like in his mind, he's thinking, oh, you've got better things to do. I'm not important. I don't matter. You don't care about me. All the crazy things that go through our head. When really you were probably just doing something, you know, and in that moment you weren't ready to take the call. What's wrong with that? Nothing. So it's nothing you've done wrong. So don't take that personally or think you could have done something differently, because it had to happen this way. But it's like he's saying, I'm dealing with my ego, and then I'm going to reach out again. So there's nothing wrong. You've just got to give him time to reach back out. I hope that helps, okay? I'm going to do a message for Donna Harvey, wanting messages from Mark. So one of the messages coming through from Mark right now, and then I'm going to do Elaine. We got Yara there as well. So first of all, what you're being reminded is that you are the feminine. And I feel this is really what you've learned along your journey, because you have been in and out of your own masculine energy, and you're really learning now to be in the feminine energy, whereas you are letting things unfold, you're working on your own service and all of that. And it's like he's saying to you, you are my feminine. So he also recognizes that you are counterparts, that, you're his twin. He recognizes all of that, even if he doesn't understand the label. I am taking back my power to move this forward. So he is doing what he needs to do. And your power is, because you've took that step back, he's taking the step forward. So you're doing things right. And you are, honestly, like, from when you first came on the channel to who you are now, you're a different person. Your energy has shifted. Remember those days when you used to get triggered by everything? Remember, we've all been there. And now who you are now, So, yeah, you are my light, and that's what he's saying to you. You're in your light, you're in your power, you're in your truth. And that's why you're a light to others, not just to him. Yeah, and then you're saying, I love to get a reading. That may be what you're thinking right now. Maybe you're thinking, I love to get a reading because it confirms to me what I already know. Because you're being shown that. It's nothing you don't know what I'm telling you. I'm just reminding you of what you know inside. So you're saying, I love to get a reading. I'm so grateful you're here. And I'm sure every other one, like Sandra and, everyone whose channel you're on, appreciates you so much. So you may love getting a reading, but we love having you here because you shine that light. And that's really what I want to share with you. And that's why I'm so glad you're coming to Bucharest, because you're going to be in that power. And that shows you as well, because you're coming to Bucharest, you're going to be in your power because you're making that move. Does that make sense? So you're, saying, I love to get a reading because it confirms to me what I know, that I am the feminine. I am in feminine energy, that I am taking back my power because I know he is too. They give me that block. And that I am the light. So you're feeling that way. I feel like I'm in a union. Exactly. And that's how it is. I feel that way too. It's bizarre, really, how we shift and change. I was thinking about this morning in the shower. I was thinking about how I was, in my situation, like 10 years ago, and how I am now, and how different I am. And how I've gone through the surrender process and everything. It's powerful, this journey, I tell you. It really is. It's hard, but it's worth it. It really is. It's worth it. So we've got, 555. Something is going to change. Have confidence in who you are. And I feel that's what's coming in. They give me a little bit of block in the throat. Yeah, so I feel there's a cleansing of the throat chakra taking place. Yeah, definitely like a releasing going on. So have confidence in who you are, because these changes are taking place. And you know that anyway. The dragonfly and the fires are showing that to you. So powerful things are happening. I hope that helps, okay? I'm going to do a message for Yara before I do Elaine as well. So Elaine, I can see you've donated, honey. I'm just going to answer a question for Yara. So Yara says, any messages for me, please? What do we need to know? So the message is, you are both transforming, you and your twin. So this is the promise of your life together. That's why you're being given the stag. So you're both transforming, you're both becoming the people you've come here to be in this relationship. Yeah, so you can be committed. Look how many times the marry me cards come up in different decks today, because they want this future. Very powerful. So your twin is saying, I want you to marry me, I want commitment with you, and we're both transforming to make that happen. I hope that helps, okay? They're giving me, they're giving me like, let me just check something. Yeah, it's like a taste of blood in my mouth. I can taste blood in my, there isn't blood there, I was just checking that, because, I do channel these things. But it's like the taste of blood in the mouth. It's like things can be very bloody or bitter between you sometimes, or it can feel maybe like a bloody journey or a bitter journey, and it's about having faith in what you're going through. But if you're feeling or tasting blood in your mouth, that's why. That's what I'm connecting with. It's connecting with bitter thoughts. And I'm not saying you're going through this, I'm connecting with someone who's watching clearly, who may be having painful thoughts, or you may be having some pain. Whoever I'm connecting with, there may be some pain around this area, around the jaw, maybe a swelling of the tongue or something like that, or maybe you bite your tongue, or you've got tooth pain. It's because I feel that what's happening is the way is being created for communication that's very loving and kind, if it's been nasty and cruel before. So I feel there's going to be a turnaround in how someone is communicating. So I don't know who that's for, but I've just channeled that for someone. Okay, so if that resonates with anyone, that's why. Okay, so the message for Elaine coming through. Hi Liz, can I have a message from VD? So thank you for the donation, honey. So what's the message from VD? Few cards. First one is he's saying, you have power over me. Now, no one has power over us without our own permission, but he is allowing you to have power over him. He feels that way. He feels like, you know, with you, he feels different than he's ever felt. So he's saying, you have power over me, and that's why I run. Because of my ego. My ego holds me back. I don't mean to run, but you have this power over me, and it affects me. So again, it's about the ego causing problems. He's saying, I feel you. We are magnets. I want to meet up with you. So every time you connect with each other, whether it's you see each other or you feel his energy, he wants to meet up with you. It makes him feel that way. So again, the universe, remember, creates the way. The universe has been bringing you together for a long time, but because in the past, I feel you're surrendering this now. You know, we spoke about this, about letting him come to you and all of that. In the past, you know, when you've felt the energy, you've reached out. And then you've reached out and you've reached out. But now you're learning not to do that. You're in the energy of surrender now. And as hard as it is, you are not reaching out the way you used to. And they're giving me fear. Even when you go into fear, you know, you're learning how to handle the journey much better now. And that's why things are moving forward. So remember, we have to learn the lessons. So obviously, if you were being guided to surrender and not reach out, but you continue reaching out, you're not learning the lesson. Does that make sense? But I feel you have learned the lesson. So now the universe is kind of moving it to the next phase. So it feels like what I'm connecting with is you two are, you know, you kind of this, it's in the divine intervention stage. So what I'm really connecting with is you don't need to reach out to him, and he does not need to reach out to you, because the universe is going to create a way for you to come together. The universe is going to do its serendipity, you know, serendipitously, or however you say that, so that you run into each other in some way. And then you have a conversation, or that's how you connect. So the let's meet up, he wants that, you want that. It's only the ego that's holding things back, or, you know, the struggles that you go through. And when the time is right, the universe is going to create the way. So really what he's saying is, when I'm running from you, I don't mean to run from you. It's only my ego that's holding me back. I do want to meet up with you. And this is a huge sign of reunion as well. But you can feel that too. You feel that you're magnetic. You feel that things are shifting forward. You can feel it within your own self. No, it's not pre-recorded. It's live. Whoever just put that one. Don't let your time that out, Victor. It's not pre-recorded, no. So what he's saying to you is, I know I seem distant, but I do love you. Okay? I know I seem distant. So he knows he seems distant with his actions and the way he is, but he does love you, and you know he does, and you have to trust him now. And that's what you're learning to believe more and more, that he does love you, that he does care about you, that he does feel everything that you feel, and he does want to meet up. So if we've got a timeline around this, we've got the 3 of Wands. So powerful energy, motivation, and this is progress coming in. You both do want the same things. You want to meet up, you want to connect. So I definitely do feel this could happen any time, you know, in the 3. So we've got 3 weeks. Okay, you could even see each other within 3 hours, okay, if you're going out and about. But it's within 3 weeks or 3 months. So I feel as well between now and March is the longest timeline. The universe is creating the way. As long as you're surrendering and not trying to force anything or make anything happen, you know, you're in this energy of, okay, I'm not going to reach out to him. I'm going to let the universe do its thing. Give me a block. Wow. Oh my goodness me. Wow. There's definitely a block there when you're reaching out to him. Wow, that's painful block there. So I channel that big time then when I connect you with that. So definitely when you're reaching out to him, Elaine, it's causing a block. Okay, it's causing a block. Let the universe do it for you. I hope that helps. Okay, I've just connected with real intense throat chakra. So you may be going through ascension symptoms as well, because I've got over mine now, touch wood. But that's how I'm feeling. I'm feeling throat, nose, sinuses, all of that. I hope that helps, okay? Yeah, I'm okay, thank you, honey. I just felt it really strong then. When I channel these things, it can be painful, you know. That's how sometimes I know, right, I've had enough, I've been on long enough, you know. But I always try and get through the donations with the time that I have. So we've got Larisha, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, some angel guidance, please, thank you. So what's the message coming through for you? What's the message coming through for you? So the message coming through for you today is flashback. You may be having flashbacks. You may be thinking about the past. I feel this is definitely a message about what your twin is doing. Your twin is having flashbacks about you and the connection with you, and that's guiding them to come back. Okay, people from the past return. So I definitely feel this is a sign that your person wants to return to you. It's a message about reunion, but they're having flashbacks about you, and you may be too. It says you may work with a previous co-worker or take back an old job. You get a second chance. So that may resonate in the career sense, but I feel this is about a chance coming in for you and your twin to reunite. I feel that's the message I need to share with you. I feel your person is having flashbacks, maybe having memories about you, feeling nostalgic, and they're hoping for a second chance. Even though in your eyes it may not be a second chance, it may be a 50-second chance, you know. But your person is kind of saying, I hope you can give me another chance. I want to return. So I feel this is definitely a big message about coming back to you. So let's bring in, because obviously that I've just pulled that card. That's not even a twin flame deck, you know, but that's what I'm connecting with. Yeah, he's contemplating this right now. So even though you haven't asked about your twin directly, you need to know about your twin. Because he's saying, I'm contemplating, I'm in hermit mode, I'm thinking, I'm trying to work out how to come back. He's having flashbacks about you. He's thinking about you. You may be having flashbacks about him, because the universe is creating the way to bring you back together. So what's the angel guidance from the universe, or a message from God coming in? Every situation in life is temporary. So this could well be about separation or anything else you're going through. It's temporary. So when life is good, make sure you enjoy and receive it fully. When life is not so good, remember it will not last forever, and better days are on the way. Better days are on the way. So I feel this is a huge message about things moving forward, him coming back to you or your twin returning to you, and things speeding up. I hope that helps, okay? Suresh, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, can I please get messages from HM today? What do we need to know? So what's the message from HM today? What's the message from HM? Oh, okay, let me just wait for the card to reveal itself. There it is. So message coming through is signs. Signs are everywhere. So H is really seeing signs about you right now. Just like you are, you'll be seeing signs about them too. So the signs are doing the work. You know, in other words, the signs are doing the work for you. You don't need to worry about this, because you might be thinking, what do I need to do? And it's the universe that's already doing it, okay? The universe is giving your person signs that you are going to be together, that you belong together. So your person is saying, signs are everywhere. I'm seeing them. I know I belong with you, and I'm making the adjustments required to change my life. So he's also being shown by signs that he needs to change his life and what he needs to do to make that happen. And he's saying, I'm becoming confident in myself because of our connection and for our connection. Because when he feels more confident, he's going to be able to reach out to you. So signs are everywhere showing him the way. He's being reminded of you. He's being reminded of what he needs to change and what adjustments he needs to do to move things forward. So let the universe do its job. That's the message, especially if there's blocks in communication. I'm getting that coming through again. Blocks there. I hope that helps, okay? Patricia, thank you for the donation. This is for Patricia Bazzari. Hi, Liz. They're giving me again a block. Got blocks coming through when I'm connecting with your energy. You know, throat chakra blocks. A message for abundance, please. Will I get paid for my kindergarten project in November? Anything you feel guided? So will you get paid for your kindergarten project in November? We've got, well, there's going to be a recovery. So if you feel that you've lost anything, it's going to be recovered. So for these cards to come out, what I feel is, you know, what you've paid out, is what you may feel you've lost. So I'm not saying it sounds like a big loss, but it's like it's something you've paid out. There's going to be a recovery. So definitely feel you're going to get the recovery. It's going to come. Okay. Now, is it going to be in November? Okay. Is it going to happen in November? Let me bring in another deck. Because it's going to come no matter what. Okay. It's going to come. So we've got, it'll happen at the right time. It'll be the fair time. They're not giving me a timeline. They're saying, will I get paid for my kindergarten project in November? So I don't know if you're saying, am I going to get paid in November, or maybe the project is happening in November, but I haven't got a timeline. What you are being shown is justice will be served. So in other words, there will be a recovery. You'll recover your losses, even though it may not feel like a loss, but that's how they're showing it to me. Whatever you've given out, you're going to get back. So I feel that, yes, you're going to get paid, you're going to recover, you're going to receive back all the things that you've put into this, or whatever you feel you've lost in a way, it's going to be recovered, but I feel it will be at the right time. So I can't say for sure it's going to be November because they're not showing that to me. And I can only tell you what they're actually showing to me, okay? I hope that helps with that. So anything you feel guided, let's bring other messages in. Actually, let's bring in Archangel Ariel. Let's bring in a message from Archangel Ariel, the money angel. What does she want you to know about this kindergarten project in November? Affirm your truth. So when you affirm I'm rich in all things, then obviously that's how you'll feel. And that will all start coming in and manifesting. Pay bills with love. Give thanks for each service provided for you, and you will always feel good about paying your bills. So what I'm feeling with this is, I'm just taking that off because I don't want his name mentioned on the anywhere, okay? I'm going P but not his name, okay? Because for privacy reasons. I hope you understand that, okay? So this is the message. I feel, Patricia, if you give thanks for what you've paid out, which you always do anyway, you're going to receive these things back, okay? That's what you need to know. You're going to receive these things back. So you're definitely going to receive them back. That's the message I need to give to you because you're doing it with love. So let me bring in another message here. Is there anything else you need to? I'm going to bring in a message from your twin. So the message coming through from your twin is, I am yours. My body, heart, mind and soul belong to you. I've been hurt in the past, but now I'm ready to pick myself up and start again. And I feel there's been a shift since October. So it's like there's a rebirth taking place. Like, again, they give me the word resurrection. So there's a resurrection happening to move things forward. I hope that helps, okay? We've got, let me have a look. We've got Lizzie Hatch, thank you for the donation. Will my husband's cognitive memory get better? Will our communication get better? Let's see what we need to know about Archangel Raphael. What does he want to say about this? So will your husband's, right, he's definitely stress related. Okay, whatever he's going through, it's stress related. Because everything we go through in the physical is stress related, okay? It creates disease in the body because it's disease. So I feel that if you relieve stress, then things will get better. Okay, that's what I feel his message is. He needs to relieve stress to improve things. Okay, allow the angels to cleanse your energy. So it may assist him to have a cleansing. Okay, to cleanse his mind. You can call on Archangel Zadkiel as well, because you can do this on his behalf, as long as he's receptive to it. So call on Archangel Zadkiel, because Zadkiel is the angel connected with memory, okay? Helps us to remember who we are and all of that. So if you call on Archangel Zadkiel to cleanse his energy, it will help him to relieve stress, which will bring in improvements. Your body knows what to do. Now, I feel that's a great message to come through because, memory and cognitive things is about really doing things. And it's like the angel saying his body knows what to do. So I feel that's also a sign of he's okay, Treatment, calm down. So he may also be stressing and not calming down. So he needs to calm down to relieve the stress. Yeah, look at this. It's stress related. All these cards are coming out the same. And this is a huge deck. There's many, many cards in here. Okay, so what he's saying is, Raphael's saying, look, it's stress related. That's the diagnosis. The treatment is to relieve the stress and to calm down. Okay, to cleanse the energy. And the answer is his body knows what to do. And it's also connected with ascension symptoms. okay, and changes so he can communicate better, so things can improve between you. So you may also be experiencing things as well. Maybe you're getting headaches, or you're feeling dizzy, or things like that to show me. But the message is it's all stress related. Isn't that interesting? Okay, so will the communication get better? We've got, well, they give me a block there. I want to spend the rest of my life loving you. Let's get married. You've got the Ten of Cups card. So I feel that things will get better. They give me a block there, but it feels like there's too much stress right now. So when the stress is relieved, whatever the stress is caused by, things will get better. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Patricia, thank you for the donation. Hi, why do I feel my love will communicate in April? If that's what you're feeling, trust in what you feel. It's because you are a spiritual being having a human experience and your intuition is bang on. So you're being asked to trust in that. But also let go of the when, because it could happen sooner than that. Don't kind of put all your, hopes or all of your feelings into a timeline. Just know that the angels are kind of giving you an idea that yes, he is going to communicate no matter when there is. So you'll have a family together. That's the message for you. You're going to have a family together. Now, again, family, we think about family, we think about kids. It's really more about building a life together. You're going to build a life together, and that will look like however you want it to be, with the possibility or the probability or the opportunity for things to happen too, like kids, or maybe bringing kids together, or, other ways. But I feel the universe is showing you that you're going to be together, okay? And I feel that's the message I've got for you between now and April, that you're going to be together, okay? So trust in what you're feeling about communication. So let's see what else he wants to say to you. Yeah, there are blocks in communication right now. He is missing you, and he knows he was silly to let you go, however he did. So there's definitely going to be a shift and a change. The message I feel is coming in is that you're going to be together and you're going to have a family together, but trust in what you feel. So I feel it's really your higher self's way of saying it doesn't matter when he's going to communicate, because he will. So it's really you learning to let go of timelines, because maybe in the past, if you thought, oh, he's going to communicate in April, you may have been triggered by that, thinking it's ages away, but it isn't. But I feel that's you're really showing your own self how powerful you are and how much you've evolved and grown and let go and surrendered. I hope that helps, okay? Laurie, thank you for the donation. Message from David and the angels, please. So what's the message for you today? What's the message coming through for you today? The message today for you is victory. It will happen. That's what you're being shown. It will happen. David knows it, and you know it too. When you're not in ego, the connection is just so intense. That's why he holds back, or that's why things are held back. So the message is you're going to have victory in this connection. It will happen, even if it feels intense. So there's going to be a victory. That means you are going to be together. That you'll overcome anything that you need to. So David's saying, yeah, I'm finally taking control of my life and making things happen. He's stepping into his magician energy. So he's stepping into his power. So what do the angels want you to know? 7:17, you're on the right path to achieving this. So there will be victory. You'll get where you're meant to be, and you're on the right path. I hope that helps, okay? Vima, thank you for the donation. Sorry, Verma. My message isn't sent, sorry. Can I get angel guidance or maybe a message from my twin? Of course you can. Thank you for being here. And just so anyone knows who's in the chat, I'm not missing anyone out, okay? It's just that if people are donating to me, I'm on here for a limited amount of time. I've been on for 2 hours, 22 minutes already. I have to prioritise donations because they're an energy exchange, and, to get through them with the time I'm on. So if something is resonating with you, but it's not directly for you, it's for you. And if you click anywhere during the replay, you can receive an answer that way too. So this is the message for Verma, okay? A message from your twin. Your twin is saying to you, it is better for me to be alone right now because I'm finding my power. So he's spending a lot of time thinking, in isolation, processing, going within his own mind. And this can cause separation and silence, okay? But he is preparing to reach out. So even if there is a delay in communication or a separation or a silence, it's going to shift soon. Because he's saying, I am preparing to reach out and communicate to you just how much I care. Because a new chapter is about to begin. So you've got the Five of Swords, the Page of Cups, and the World. So I feel the world's energy is about him wanting to give you the world. And this is going to shift forward in the new year. So he's saying we hold the world in our hands, a new chapter is about to begin. So I feel the new chapter is about the new year. So I feel whatever he's going through in his ego, he's releasing that this year so he can move into a fresher energy. He is thinking about reaching out though. So it could happen at any time. This could happen within the next 5 weeks or the next 5 months. So really between now and May, there's going to be big shifts forward. Now, how is he actually feeling about you as well? We know how he feels. He wants to communicate and he's dealing with his ego and other things. But he's saying, I was born to be with you. That's how he feels. He's saying, I want to hold you in my arms and I promise you union. So you've got the promise today. So it's like you're receiving a stag, okay, as a symbol that you're going to be together. But he's saying, I do want to be with you and I promise you that. I feel like I was born to be with you and I want to hold you in my arms. So he does miss you and think about connecting with you in that way. So let's do a message for you from the angels. The message for you is, I'm going through a rebirth in my life. Listen to your inner child. This is for you. So the message for you is, you're also going through a big change right now. So make sure you're listening to your inner child to fill up your own cup, to give back to yourself, and to know your own truth. So listen to your inner child as you go through these changes. And you know, as we move towards the festivities, listen to your inner child. What does your inner child want? Fill up your own cup. Do things for you. And that will also open the doors. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Natalia, thank you so much for gifting memberships there, honey, to Beatrice and Paul. Thank you so much for that. Okay, and I know you know why I deleted that comment, okay? But I totally get the sign there, okay? Thank you so much. And big thank you to Natalia for gifting memberships and everyone else who does too, because it's such a beautiful gift to receive. You know, because you get extra content, you get to see what's going on behind the scenes, you know, and also get to know people more, you know, who are here on the channel, you know, because we are a family. It's not just like we are a YouTube channel or a community. We are a real family here. And you'll know that the more and more time you spend here too. Caden, thank you for the donation. Why was Ali sad last night? She posted a sad song because she's clearly missing you. Thinking about you, reminiscing. Wanting things to be different, wanting to make changes. Because she's feeling judged in her life as well. She's feeling all the passion for you. It's a longing energy. I'm longing for you. Okay? My passion and love for you drives me wild. I'm releasing fears about what other people think to finally put my own needs first and follow my heart. It's really connected with the fact that she feels that void without you and she's missing you, thinking about you. So what was she feeling when she put that song on there? I know we're twin flames. Okay, I know we're twin flames. The Kundalini is rising. So what she's saying is we have a soul bond and I'm feeling it. And I'm feeling the heat between us, the passion, the desire. I want you. So that's why she posted that song, because she couldn't be with you in that moment. I hope that helps, okay? It's her way of communicating how she feels. Pamela, thank you for being a member for a month, honey. I'm sending you so much love. I wasn't even aware I was a member again. Thank you so much, Natalia or Victor. Amazing. There you go, you know. So, yeah, pay attention to the community post because you'll see things going on there. Doing me from now on, great name. Okay, doing me from now on, absolutely. Thank you for the donation. And me and my twin flame going to last this time around. I love him so much. And me and my twin flame going to last this time around. I love him so much. So you've repeated what you've said there. And I feel that's really about you. It's like the angel saying you've got to believe in this love. You know, that's why you've repeated it. You probably haven't meant to put it on twice, but it's like the angels are trying to show you. You have to convince yourself, you know, because you belong together. You know that, but it's also about having faith in the journey, because we can feel, you know, it's risky to trust them again, and they're blocking my throat, thinking, oh, are things going to go wrong and all of that. So there's a rebirth coming into your connection. A rebirth. You are going to reconnect. So you are going to reconnect. I feel you do know that. Or maybe you have reconnected. Okay. There is a rebirth currently taking place right now, whether you're in communication or not. I feel it's already happening inside. It's like the inner union is there very strong. It's just about creating it properly in the physical. They're giving me fear. Okay, so you've got to let go of your fears, because you can sabotage things through your own fear, thinking, oh, he's going to do this, or it's going to happen like that, or let go of all of that, because you've got to erase the past to begin again now. It is divine, and it is higher love, it is meant to be. And when you're focusing on the love, that's what creates the solutions. When you're focused on fear, it creates problems. The return is there on my way. So I definitely feel that if you aren't together now, okay, you're about to be. And I feel that, because you say to me, my twin flame going to last this time around. So that sounds very much like you are already together. Or if you're not physically together, you feel it inside. Okay, because these cards are showing you he's on his way. You are going to reconnect. It's already happening. And he's going to apologise for the past if he hasn't already. So there is going to be an apology. So I feel that he is very genuine. Your person, I say him, it's just our channel, you know. I feel your person is very genuine about how they feel about you. Because you're saying, I love him so much. So what he's saying is, I do love you, okay, and I'm sorry for the past. I am going to apologise and make up for everything, and my intentions are pure. So I definitely feel the intentions are pure here. Now you're saying, will it last this time around? Well, that's the journey you're on. This journey is uncertain. You've got to have faith in it, okay, because everything happens for a reason. So you've got, yeah, I mean, I feel you're just afraid of pain. You're afraid of the heartache. You're afraid of the things that have happened in the past happening again. Okay, it's like you're afraid of that. You're thinking, oh, I don't want to go into separation again. But there is good news on the way. And I feel that this is a time in your life now of creativity to make things better. So they're not giving me the exact message that says, oh, yes, this time around you're going to be together and that's it. You know, you're going to be in union and that's it, because it's also something you're learning. You're learning to surrender, let go, to take a leap of faith, to trust and love, to be at ease with the journey and all of that. And that's something you have to go through. So it's not like me just saying, oh, yeah, you're going to stay together and that's that, because it's you to learn that and go through the experience of it. Because what the angel's saying to you is, what they can show you is that this is a great time in your life of creativity and good news, and that your twin is pure in their intentions and they want everything that you want, and they certainly don't want to go into the separation again. But they are giving me blocks in communication, because you have to make sure you're communicating with each other in a very loving way instead of dredging up the past or going through the past, going over the past. So get clarifiers around this. You are a spiritual being having a human experience. I feel there's been a big shift with the 1111. And you're being shown here that you are telepathic beings, okay? We've also got 333. So you're being protected at this time. So remember, any time that things don't seem to be going to your plan, they're actually on God's plan. And use a pendulum for quick answers and clarity. Okay, so if you've got a pendulum, you can use it. Especially if you go into any stress. You know, I've got a pendulum in every room in the house apart from the kitchen and the bathroom. Because if I go through something, I feel I need an answer quick, I just grab my pendulum. So, you know, for example, we could ask the pendulum, you know, it goes round for me for a yes and it goes that way for a no. So let's ask the pendulum, okay, are you going to stay together this time around? What do you need to know? Well, it's going round for a yes. So you've got a yes coming through there. But I feel it's also about you experiencing the journey of it and knowing that everything that happens for a reason. I hope that helps, okay? So you may be seeing 1111, you may be seeing 333, but I feel get a pendulum or use one if you aren't already, because that'll calm you down and relax you. I hope that helps, okay? Star Ruby, thank you for the donation, honey. Went on a first date last night. Can you please give me some insight on how SG is feeling about it and me? It went great. Well, that's good to know. Follow your heart. Do what feels right. So we've got sadness. So SG felt sadness. Or someone felt sadness. I'm connecting with sadness. Okay? Something needs to be said. Yeah, they're giving me a feeling in the mouth like something needs to come out. So depending on who SG is, okay, but what I'm picking up on it is there may be someone from the past who's feeling sad about this. So you went on a date, okay, how is SG feeling? The sadness, there's some kind of sadness going on here, or, you know, it's about knowing, it's like, or maybe even feeling, is this too good to be true? We've got King of Wands, I am yours, my body, heart, mind and soul belong to you. So what I've got coming through is a message here from SG or from someone, okay, because I've got an energy, I'm not picking up on whose energy it is, but I've got an energy coming through where someone is claiming you, saying I'm yours, my body, heart, mind and soul belongs to you, and I don't want you with anybody else. Now, is that this person or is this someone from the past? okay? Because there's kind of a sadness energy there. And if you're saying I've had a great date, you know, then, and it went great, then this person you've had a date with is not going to be feeling sadness. They're going to be feeling excited too, because I feel it's definitely reciprocated. But I've got an energy coming through from someone who is not happy that you went on a date. Okay, because they feel that you're theirs. Okay, so who is that person? Okay, sit with that message, okay? So let's have another look at this too. Let's bring in another message. That's what I have to share with you. I have to tell you what the angels are telling me, even if it doesn't make sense to me. Because it will make sense to you. Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, there you go. So it's your twin. So that's your divine masculine who's feeling that way, okay? So the message is, you're going to be celebrating something very special soon. Now, this could be the festivities ahead. You know, we've got Christmas coming up, Thanksgiving, all that. Or it could be that you're enjoying more time with this person you're on a date with. You'll be so full of joy and happiness, it will almost seem out of the world how suddenly it all happens for you. Be ready for it, expect it, it's happening. What I'm actually connecting with is, you know, now that you have confirmed that you have, you know, you feel this as your twin, because I do feel that's what's going on. It's up to you to sit with the message. I feel that you could have some more happy times with this person, then boom, out the blue, your twin's there. So, you know, these things happen, they really do, because I feel your twin is feeling sad that you've got on this date, because he'll feel it energetically. So I'm definitely connecting with celebration. So you're saying this date went well, you know, and I definitely feel that there's more of that to come. So really the message is just be in the moment, enjoy where you are, but also ask yourself the question, which I always say, if you got your twin and this other person in a room, who would you automatically go to? Without overthinking it or think, you know, who would you go to? Who would you want? If you could only pick one, who would it be? Without overthinking it and weighing everything up. That's really the answer to your question. And that's what we learn as well through dating other people. So I'm not saying it's the wrong thing to do. You know, if it's good and you're enjoying it, do it. Do what you're learning in the process. So just be in the moment. Don't overthink things. Just do. Just be. Just flow. I hope that helps, okay? Palami, thank you for the donation. I'm just curious about certain things. I know he loves me, but doesn't he feel an urge to meet me or talk to me? Is there anyone in his life beside me? Well, you've answered your own question there because you've put curtain things. And obviously, I know that's a typo, but what I'm feeling is what you're being reminded is everything before you is a dress rehearsal. It's behind the curtain. Sometimes you don't see what's going on behind the scenes for a reason. So what they're showing me in my mind's eye is when you're in the theatre, you know, when I say the theatre, I mean to see a live performance of something, you know. So you're sitting in the audience in the theatre and, you know, the safety curtain's up. You can't see what's going on behind there until the curtain opens. Behind there, there's all kinds of crazy going on. Now, I've never obviously been behind the scenes of a theatre production, but I can imagine there's people putting things into place and actors and actresses running around and whatever they're doing. And then when the curtain opens, you see it as it's meant to be. So what I'm really feeling for you, Palami, is what you're missing is things are happening behind the scenes and you can't see them. So you're thinking there's something wrong or there's someone else or you're overthinking things when things are actually being put into place and set in motion. So you're being asked to trust in the process of this divine love. So I'm not feeling there's anyone else around him. And even if there is, it's someone who's teaching him a lesson or helping him to move forward towards you, or it's a stepping stone, it's a dress rehearsal before you. That's what I need to share with you. So I want to bring in, so it's not that he doesn't want to meet you or talk to you, it's that it has to be in divine timing. So the message from God is, the reason some people have walked away from you for no reason has nothing to do with you. So you've got to stop taking things personally and recognise it's his lessons to learn. And he's going through his own stuff for a reason. He says he's been removed from your life for now because the universe is taking care of it. The universe is taking you to the next steps. For whatever reasons, you're not meant to be right now, but you'll be together at the right time because greater is coming. It says, let go, keep moving, greater is coming. So what I'm really connecting with is that's what I need to share with you. I have to give you the message, not about just pulling cards. It's the channel message I've got coming through, which is you have to see beyond the curtain. I hope that helps, okay? Zainab, thank you for the donation. Zainab, what's Gerard's future action towards me? So what's Gerard's future action? Aligning with your mission. Coming into mission. Understanding that you have a purpose together. Recognising what that actually is all about. So he's saying to you, I was afraid of what I was feeling. He's apologising for denying his feelings. I feel his next action is to stop denying his feelings and open up. Because that will align him with his true mission. Okay, so let's bring in another card. What do we need to know? Yeah, he's working out what he wants right now so that he can move forward, because he's saying, I don't like being back and forth. Even if that's just in his mind, he doesn't like that. He knows he needs to make a decision. So his next action is to make a decision, and he's working out what he wants to do that, okay? So he can move into alignment with you and the mission of being together so he can open up. So really his next action is to stop denying his feelings, to open up to you and tell you how he feels. I hope that helps, okay? Next question is for Karina. Hey, honey, thank you for being here. Hi, Angel. Any news on Mark's life? Will he celebrate Thanksgiving with her and the family? It's my birthday too. Happy birthday. Amazing. Sending you so much love. So you got a reset today. Any message from him? I'm still sick. So I'm so sorry you're going through that. It's ascension. I know how bad it is because, I went through it in October. And it's not good, but it is preparing you. He is thinking about you. So, he's thinking about you. He's saying, I think about us. And I feel that's what you need to know, because you're saying what's going on with her, about her. And he's saying, look, I'm not thinking about her. I'm thinking about us. I'm thinking about us. I feel that's where I need to share. It's nothing to do with the memories. He's saying, I'm thinking about us right now. Not her or anybody else. I'm thinking about us, which is a powerful thing. What else do we need to know about him? He's saying to you, you seem to have everything together, and that scares me because I don't. And so what he's really saying is, I'm still trying to get my life together because I intend to give you everything that you want. And obviously he could give you everything that you want financially right now. Not that you want that. But what he's really saying is, I can give you everything in some ways, but not in other ways right now. So in other words, his heart, his soul, his time, his energy, that's what he wants to give to you. And that's what he intends. So he's saying, I intend to give you everything that you want at the right time, but my life isn't together yet. So he's still working out how to make these dramatic, and they are dramatic changes because of his lifestyle and who he is and everything else. So opportunities will soon knock at your door. The debt will be wiped clean and your bills will be paid in full. Your finances are about to change. Now, that may be a message for you, okay? But I feel this is connected with Mark, whereas he may have debts that he's got. Now, I'm not talking about financial debts, whereas he owes money. I feel it's more he's got debts in his job, like things he's obligated to or responsibilities, things he can't get out of. And he's also got karmic debts too, things he's got to release. So it's about to change. So I feel as we move into 2025, it's like these debts are being paid in full. These kind of karmic cycles and these karmic debts, that's what he's releasing. I know that'll make sense to you, okay? So focus on what's important to you. That's what he wants to do. Okay, you're important to him. He wants to focus on that. He says, don't give your time or energy to your worries, as this would only amplify them. So I feel what he's really saying to you is, don't worry about this. Don't worry about me. What matters to me is you. You matter the most. With every thought, we are creating our future. So it's like he's reminding you. It's like when I'm connecting with his energy, I'm not connecting with her and him or what he's doing at Thanksgiving. I'm connecting with he's giving you a message to focus on you and him. Because that's what he's focusing on, no matter where he is or who he's with or what he's doing. The past is behind you now, so drop the fears and the doubts. Every thought you think, even though you may feel a little uncomfortable at the moment and slightly anxious over what's coming next, you're being urged to bring yourself back to the present moment. Your prayers have been heard and are currently being worked on. Thoughts become things. So that's definitely what I'm feeling. I'm feeling you're being reminded to keep your thoughts on the future, or really in the now, but on the things that you do want, not what you don't want. And they're giving me, again, I feel like something needs to be said. Give me a block in the throat again there. Yeah, picked up on that then, yeah. You're going to be rewarded. All this time it's taking, everything that's going on, you're going to be rewarded for it. And that's what you need to know. So you're going to be rewarded for everything that's going on. So let's try and connect with his energy then on Thanksgiving, or what do we need to know? It's because he's loyal. He's going to go there and spend time with his family because he's loyal. It's about loyalty, obligations. And yes, he has obligations and loyalty to you, but he is a loyal person. And the Knight of Pentacles, again, is reminding you you're going to end up where you're meant to be with him. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps. And because it's your birthday, I'm going to pull you another message. Our love is real. And that's what he's reminding you of when you go into any worry or doubt. I am sending you love. That our love is eternal. Beautiful. The love is eternal. The love is real. It's like he's reminding you to have faith in that. I hope that helps, okay? But the blocks are being lifted. He knows he needs to communicate with you. He is aware. Stephanie, thank you for the donation. Hello, any message for a future relationship? What's my angel message? So what's your angel message right now? Hope. Blessings are on the way. Came out very quickly. So when you start seeing yellow flowers, it's a huge sign of hope that there will be a future relationship and it's coming in. So if you're manifesting, you can set your intentions thinking about the type of person you want to bring into your life, the type of qualities you want them to have, the way you want them to treat you and all of that. You can set that into the universe and the universe will bless you. So I feel the message is there is going to be a blessing on the way for a relationship. So this can definitely be a relationship coming in. And when you start seeing yellow flowers, that's going to be a huge sign of that. Let's bring in another message. They're going to be a block there. Oh, thank you, Victor, for coming in. Have a great day. It means so much, everything you do. You know that. Maybe you just need to have a little rest from doing timestamps or something because, you know, and give back to you. I had the block in my throat there. So, but Victor, you know, appreciate everything you do here on the channel. Look at this for you, Steph. You know, you've got love. So there is love coming to you. And remember, the more you fill up your own cup, the more love you'll feel inside, the more romantic you'll feel, and the more this will manifest in your outside world. So there is love. There is a blessing on the way of love. Wherever the card went, there it is. So the Ace of Cups is a relationship. And I feel when you've worked on the relationship more with you, the doors are going to open for something else to come in. But they are giving me blocks. It feels like in the past, maybe there's been issues with communication, you know, where maybe you haven't communicated properly, or I feel you're going to have someone coming into your life who you can actually really communicate with and settle down with. That's what's coming through. Give me a real block there. I hope that helps, okay? Yeah, I'm connecting with that. I'm not going to stay on much longer because they give me a block in the throat chakra now, guys. Okay, so I've been on for nearly 3 hours. So just be aware of that if you're donating, because I don't know how long I'm going to stay on for now. So, and I am going to be live again tomorrow anyway. So we've got Eleanor, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, is there a message for me from my DM Bart? Okay, what do we need to know? What do we need to know from Bart? What does Bart want you to know? So Bart is saying to you, I'm confused, it doesn't make sense. So he's trying to work things out right now. Also, I've noticed you're 1976. That's when I was born. I'm a 1976 girl as well. So great date if that's your date of birth as well. If the journey has been hidden from you, in other words, if the connection seems hidden away or, you know, private in a way, in other words, it's not out in the open yet, you're being protected while he's going through confusion. It's like he's saying to you, I'm hiding this to protect you. And you have a mission together, you know that. Yes, we're both 48. Yeah, great age. So he's saying you do matter to me, okay? I may not be giving you the attention right now, but you do matter to me. And you are in my awareness and my attention. My thoughts are on you. And I'm so grateful for you. So you're being reminded to surrender and let go of this, because when we release the stress, it simplifies things. So I feel right now he's feeling very stressed out. Okay, he's feeling stressed out, and because of that, he's confused. Things aren't making sense. So he needs to release the confusion through surrender, which means letting go, breathing, being at ease with things. So I feel that what's hidden is coming out into the open. So if you feel this connection is you know, behind closed doors, or it's not out in the open yet, that's going to change. So what else does he want to say to you? We've got, yeah, you are the strongest person I know. So you're very inspiring to him. You are strong, resilient, and powerful. So keep shining your light because it's helping him to become his authentic self. I am capable of great things. And you know that he is. So this is about trusting him to do the right thing. Trusting him to open up to you at the right time and show you his heart. And have confidence in who you are. So I feel he's gaining the confidence to move through his own fears and struggles. But you're being reminded of your power. He calls you a warrior. There you go, because that's how he sees you. You're capable of great things. You know you are. So this is affirmation. I am capable of great things. I am confident in who I am. So when you remember your own value and worth, that's going to shift things forward because that's very attractive to him. So what else does he want to say? He's saying, you make me feel complete. You know, and they're giving me that feeling of block there. So whenever he feels blocked in his life, he thinks about you and everything feels better. So you're the one that makes him feel complete. You're the one that puts him into his power. So where is this going? Yeah, Page of Cups, he's going to open up to you. He will open up to you. And I feel that he's already opening up to you in other ways. So this could be things he said that you understand in a higher way. But I feel this also through dreams, visualizations, the 5D, signs, synchronicities, all of that, music. But I feel he's definitely showing you in his mind, or in your mind. I feel he's definitely fantasizing about you and all of that. But he's showing you through his mind, through the feelings and everything, that he is coming forward. And when he does come forward, so important that you lighten the load, that it's not stressful. Because I feel he gets stressed out. You're saying, hope so, we have not spoke since January. Yeah, it's coming. But I feel that it needs to be when he's less stressed and when it needs to be more playful. So, you know, the dolphin is kind of reminding you to lighten the load, you know, to not dredge up the past. Not that you would, but, you know, to make it light-hearted when you're communicating. But I feel for now he's communicating with you in many, many ways. And you may even see dolphins as a sign of that because dolphins are also very loving and, you know, very high vibration and powerful. And that's also I feel what's about your connection. So you're being shown through dolphins is what I'm trying to say. The reason I'm connecting with the confusion is that's why, okay? Because he's feeling confused with things. Shaz, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, can you please give me clarity? My celebrity DM added me on Instagram, but I met another guy that looks exactly like my celebrity DM, and they even have the same birthday. I'm confused. Well, that's how you're being shown it's true. Okay, because you've seen a mirrored image of him, so you're being reminded, and obviously he's followed you on Instagram. You know, because he's showing you it's true. So it's the universe's way of showing you it's true. Okay? And there's no need to be confused. It's just, this is what happens. So it's like you could walk down the street, you know, for someone who isn't in a celebrity connection, for example, you could walk down the street and see someone who looks just like your twin. Okay? But really you're being shown that this person is your person. It's your way of knowing he's, you know, it's like this person he may look like your twin. Okay, he may have the same birthday, but it's not him. He's just a copy. Does that make sense? So your twin is dreaming about you every night. Every night he's dreaming about you in his dreams. And you may be dreaming about him too in that way. But the message I've got to give to you is that you're recognizing through this other person that it's not him. So you could try and date him and be with him and everything else, but it's not him. It's just a copy, okay? So your twin is saying, I'm ready for change and I'm preparing to take a leap of faith. That's why he's followed you on Instagram, okay, or added you on Instagram. He's saying, you're the light within me that guides me home and keeps me strong. I have so much hope for our future. Okay, so he has hope for the future. He does. He feels it within you. And I feel there's going to be a change in the new year. But I feel the reason this other person's come in is so you recognise, well, maybe I could have things with him, but it's not him, okay? Because he's just a copy. I know that sounds really harsh, but that's what they're telling me to tell you, okay? Let's bring in another message. Yeah, focus on the love. Your love is real. So I feel, again, it's another way that you're being shown that the love with your twin is real and everything else is a copy. I hope that helps again. That's what I need to share with you. I know it's not a long message, but the messages are as long as they need to be, and that's what I've got to give you. Natalia, thank you for the donation. I'm going to do this question, then I'm going off, okay, because I've been on for nearly 3 hours. So Yashi, any messages from her DM? So what's going on with Yashi and her DM? Okay, the message is self. Giving back is so important. You make him feel excited, okay? So he feels excited in your presence. That's how you make him feel. And that's why it's so important to give back to yourself, because when you're filling up your own cup, you've got that light shining out of you. And he is focusing on himself right now, so he's got more to give to you. And he's saying you are so beautiful. So he's saying you are so beautiful to me. You excite me. That's how you make me feel. I feel excited when I'm with you. I feel excited when I think about you. I love the way you look. I love the way that you are. So your twin sees you as very beautiful. So it's very important right now you're giving to yourself. Let's pull another card. What else is he going through? You're saying, I talked to him last night after months. What does he feel? He feels that you are beautiful. Okay, that's how he feels. He feels like he can feel that you've been giving back to yourself. You know, you've been working on you, and that's why he's come forward, because you make him feel excited. So he feels excited about the conversation you had, and, you know, he feels excited about what's next. So he's saying to you, and this is why I reached out, I'm the magician. I'm finally taking control of my life and making things happen. He's the magician. So he's in his power. So just get excited. And the message is for you, you know, get excited, because it's an exciting time in your connection. It is. That's the message. Okay, I'm just checking my emails. Bear with me a second. Okay. I'm just making sure nobody had donated to me on PayPal, because I always say do it on Super Chat, not on PayPal, but sometimes people do. So there we go. Okay, so I am going to go off, guys, because I have been on for nearly 3 hours, okay? And I have got a busy day. I've got personal readings today as well. So it's not just like I finished the live and that's it for the day. You know, I'll be working, so it's like 10 to 11, 5 to 11 here, nearly 11. I'll be working till 5 o'clock today. So anyone who does want a personal reading with me, you can email me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. Remember, you get daily readings here, daily angel readings, daily love readings, and daily love messages as well. So plenty of content for you. If you haven't received a message, don't worry, just click anywhere during the replay and you'll receive an answer, something you need to know. And I'll see you tomorrow or Friday. I'm definitely going to be live for the full moon. I'll see how I go tomorrow, because, you know, I have also got to record videos, remember, as well. I have to find time for that. But if I can be live tomorrow, I will. If not, it will be for the full moon on Friday. So I'm sending it is the full moon Friday, is it? I'm getting all mixed up when it is. Is it Friday, the full moon, or is it Thursday? I've totally lost the plot. Whatever day it is, I'm pretty sure it's Friday, yeah. So anyway, I'll see you when I see you, and I love you very much. Mwah. Thank you for being here. If you haven't already, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you soon.